get slid, only smiling for the pictures. Huddled in the section, buying bottles for the women. Waiting on the niggas just to say the word, and she there. Good girls turn to hoes when they want. They the ones that really know what they want. But baby, I can never judge who you are. 'Cause lately I've been on the same thing you want. Thinking I should slide to a telly out of Malibu. She just want a good time and a bag or two. Falling for the same shit that I always do. Are you sliding through, or I can come to you? Maybe we can rendezvous. Lately I've been feeling somewhere out in Malibu. Maybe we can rendezvous. No, I shouldn't go, but here we go again. This ain't best for me, cause we know how it ends. I used to call it fun, I've been around, so who am I to judge? Cause good girls turn to hoes when they want. They the ones that really know what they want. But baby, I can never judge who you are. 'Cause lately I've been on the same thing you want. Tops down, riding in the summer out in Malibu. Life short, baby, tell me what you trying to do. Lately I've been feeling summer out in Malibu. Are you sliding through, or I can come to you? Fuck it, we can rendezvous.
This takes me back to my DJ days. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, Flip? What's up, Spike? No, so in college, I was doing mass communications, and part of that was being a DJ, an actual radio DJ, not like what was it, scratch records or whatever. No, it was on the radio being a DJ, and basically, look at this. This takes me back to it. So, for those of you in the chat who do not know or understand, the person singing right now is actually a player of DC Worlds Collide, and he is on our stream all the time. It's Jordan. He sent me his album. I started listening to it yesterday, and I was like, damn, he's a nice dude. What if his album sucks? And it really doesn't. I like it a lot. I've sent it to several people. Anyway, so I said I would play some of his music on the stream because I wanted some music on there anyway. So having a little bit of background music ain't gonna kill nobody. And do it a little bit because I'm not gonna run it for 3 hours. But I like it a lot. So that if you want to check out where it is right now, I have it on Spotify. I'm bugging Buddy to give me like all the links to put in the description. But definitely want to promote his music because it's really good. Anyway, I've been rocking out to it. Anyway, how's everybody else doing today? I'm gonna do this stream now. So basically what I've been doing is trying to get the marble game ready for the drawing. I still got to get the names out, and then I'll do that drawing. I don't know if it's gonna be later today or tomorrow, but it's definitely gonna happen like soon, like soonish. Just if it's not today where I do a second stream, because I do have some friends coming over at 4. If it's not today, then it will be first thing in the morning. Okay, so anyway. Album is called Check In, and I gotta be honest because we're messaging. It's not like like we're talking on the phone for real. His name is RXXM504, and I don't know if that means room 504, and those X's are supposed to be subs for O's in terms of like Creole. I don't know, but it's on Spotify. And room RXXM504. Anywho. So now today I do want to do I don't know about, okay, so the focus is Raven. Oh, the focus is, you're getting too bright, dog. What you doing? There we go. The focus is Raven, I think, because and this might be a mid-game move, an end-game move, but basically what I'm thinking about doing is, or what I had said yesterday was, I'm going to pull for Raven because the idea is to get her up to rank 9 and then rank 10. And having her in the mother box right now with this featured thing means I get to do that without using the desired slots. She is a good character. She unlocks Sinestro for me. So I think it's not a bad investment. I've already done some anyway, as you can tell. So that would be one idea. The next is I need to buy, I think, this to replace one of the characters. I'm trying to slowly but surely replace the Epic 2 pieces on the Epic 1 and Epic pieces on my characters with Epic 2 pieces from Evil Falls store. And I guess what I will do is go in here and try to take out Johnny Quick a couple times. And of course my soundboard wants to mess up my sound card. I need to get this thing replaced. I really need to. Can we still hear that? Alright. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's change this up. I have to remember, like, when you do the Evil Falls, you don't see the characters for like 2 weeks. So a lot can change. A lot will have changed. And I got to level 19 before, so let's see where I can get to now. I don't even have Raven on this team, and I think it's because I didn't have her. Why didn't I put Raven on this team? It's kind of crazy. Oh, best record anyway. Okay. Let's see next. And I'm wondering now also, when I do this, if I replace Ocean Master and Nightwing with Mr. Terrific and Raven, would that do something better? Come on, we got that, right? Okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of resources from Evil Falls. Like, it feels like every time it comes back, these characters come back around, I'm able to beat them a couple times, and that gets you so many resources. All right, that was it. That was it. Let's try. Oh, and it's not even that. It's not even that far away. 81% is not crazy. All right, so now what we'll try is Mr. Terrific. I really wish we had pre-save teams. That would make it so much easier. That would make it so much easier if we had pre-save teams. So just Ocean Master Nightwing. Mr. Terrific. Although it says it recommends this, but we'll see. And Raven. I'm sure it won't be better because of the bonus you get from the synergy. I'll probably have to go back to I will probably have to go back to the Sinestro team synergy. Okay. Actually, I should probably check the levels on this. Gear question. I just received an elite helmet gear with a little gem in the top of. Yeah. Okay. So this is, but its stats are barely any better. Yeah. That's just it's elite and then elite 1. That's an elite 1 piece. That's what I meant by well, not meant, but that's on the same lines of where I say I'm trying to replace my epic and epic 1 pieces with epic 2. That little corner in the top. It means it's a better gear piece, but at the elite level, it's not going to be that much better. It's going to be better, but not so much that you're like thinking maybe the elite 1 over the epic piece. It's always going to be the epic piece, but it is going to be elite 1 over elite. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Who am I missing from this? Oh, I need a tank, which automatically takes away. Okay, well, you know what? Let's take Mr. Terrific out. I guess he can't fit everywhere, right? And maybe we take out Wonder Woman. Let's see. Let's be crazy. Put in Nightwing. Then we have Sinestro's team synergy. Okay. No, we didn't do. Yeah, we didn't do anything. Okay. Should probably check the stats on the next go around, but I really think I'm trying to force Mr. Terrific into a place where he doesn't fit. I think that's what it is. Oh, is there any other benefits? I didn't even ask that. No, not really. The benefit is going to be like overall, where like the further you, the higher you increase it, it gets to higher levels as you like rank it up. But Ola from Vacation to Canada. What's up, Canada? What's up from Canada? How you doing? Wait, but where? Not like where, but like what state are you in typically? And while the vacation in Canada, you have family there. You guys going into the wilderness, checking out some burrs. Do you really like maple syrup? What's up? Or Quebec, where you will probably have how do I say? Je parle français. All right, so let's try. Nope, I still need him in there. And I did take Nightwing to rank 9 last time. I feel like I need to leave. Maybe I leave Raven up and take Mr. Terrific out, and then put Ocean Master in for the weekends and all the other stuff. Nope, not you, Lex. We never use Lex. Where's Ocean Master? There he is. Okay. Okay. I guess this is good. Let's see. What's up, Farcinder? Oh, that was successful. Boo. Okay. Raven may be in the wrong spot there. Maybe Kid Flash. We're gonna try like 2 more combinations. Then I think I'm gonna have to call it. We're in Ontario. My cousin got. Okay, cool. Well, congratulations on that marriage. To your cousin, and a good excuse for you to go up and have a vacation. All right. Or am I being too cute, and should I take out? Because I'm starting to think Deathstroke should be in there instead, because he's going to stack up debuffs faster than a lot of them. Let me see how this goes actually without him. Because I'm tempted to put... I want to put Deathstroke in, but I don't know who to take out. Like, this is a good synergy with the duo, but she is going to revive and keep us around more. Let me see how it looks. Let me see how it looks. See how it looks first. You debuffs may slow me down, but you haven't won yet. Okay. And Kid Flash dies immediately up front. It might be that Sinestro should be up front. I think that might be the issue. It's also my anniversary next week. Oh, congratulations on the anniversary. So this trip is for that too. Congratulations on the anniversary as well. Is it a big anniversary, or is it like we're gonna have fun anniversary? Like is it an anniversary with a 0 at the back of it, or is it like no, we're just gonna go out here and have a good time? Or y'all need to reduce some vows? Okay, so someone suggested using Kid Flash as a tank, and it's not exactly a bad idea. It seems to be okay at the moment. I don't think this is exactly like viable for me improving in this part, like this Evil Falls, but I can see the vision of Kid Flash as a tank. I thought we weren't able to. Oh, we got him in the. Okay. I really want to put Deathstroke in, but I don't know for who. He already has like 13 bleeds on him as is right now. Oh, is that it? Uh-oh. We'll go through one more time and then we'll put it. We'll stop listening. But I do like this album. Let's go back. All right. Okay. And for those that don't know or didn't hear me when I said it, this is from a player for DC Worlds Collide, Jordan. He's on here pretty often. You'll see him on the stream. This is his album. So go check it out on Spotify. Check in. I'm going to play it quite a bit. It's really good. Married 11 together 8. Oh, hell yeah. Good job. Or I say good job. I say good job because of my failed relationships. But congratulations. Congratulations. Number 2. Okay, so we're 8 turns in, and I'm barely through his second bar. So we can go ahead and restart this, and then maybe Raven's main job is to ramp up Sinestro. Deathstroke does that. When they won't. No, they won't. Okay. Actually, why am I doing it this way? Hold up. Let's see. Now we can do it this way. And really doesn't matter either way. Who's thicker? I think Deathstroke is. Nope, Deathstroke is pretty squishy, actually. That's it. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, I think I might be at my limit. That got a lot better. What happened there? That got a lot better. A lot of heels. But take Ocean Master out and put in Raven? Okay. Sup, Troopa? Did you see you can buy set tokens now? Set tokens. Let me go look at that. You trying to spend my money, huh? Let me see what the set tokens is about. I'm gonna try to get this last 4%. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let me try to get this last 4%, then I'm gonna go ahead and check these set tokens out. Let's do this. I think if I pull Raven a couple times, then, or if I could take her up to rank, whatever. Okay. Super. Okay, let me see. I got my chat behind the music. Sup, pal? 11 years together, 21, September 6th. We'll be married 12 years. Congratulations. Farsender. So everybody in here been together for a long time. Am I the only single one? Damn. I mean, me and my ex were together for 8 years, but we broke up like a year ago. So I think that's about it. And I can tell you. Well, no, I shouldn't tell you that. So Super int tokens with gems. You can buy super encrypted tokens now with 600 dot. No way. They've changed up the store a bit. One, they should let us know these things in like a little newsletter. But two, that I was just thinking yesterday, like, why aren't super encrypted tokens available for purchase in some way, shape, or form? I think I'm going to save from now just in case. That was this is always the great debate. I'm doing some in-game activities, if that makes sense, where I'm farming for Raven. I'm going to farm for the other epics to try to get them to rank 10. And I feel like that's a mid-game, end-game thing to do, as opposed to waiting and saving and pulling at other times, because my roster's pretty full. I just think they need to be more powerful. Okay. I don't even know what else to change here to make it work. Okay, we'll try that one more time, and then I'm going to check out these deals in the stores. New code HBO Max for the Batman main. Excuse me? Is there a Batman? What's up, Runes? Is there a Batman show coming out? I heard about the part 2. Supposed to be coming out in 2027. One encrypted token is 600 diamonds, and we can purchase 3 a day. Okay. That will push people along in terms of progression real quick. I guess it's in the store, not the base. Is it not in the base shop? For the buying the super crypto tokens with diamonds, I mean. Yep, right down there at the bottom. I guess damn is the appropriate thing to say right now. I mean, for someone who uses Batman for the game, that's 10 shards. Oh yeah, HBO Max. Let me do the HBO Max promo code. I do use Batman a lot, and I have 30. Well, I don't use him a lot, but he's my favorite character. So I'm gonna HBO Max. So I'll grab that because I mean I'm gonna level him up anyway. Unless I have to be capitals, this isn't a real code. Although doesn't it make sense that the HBO Max code should be oh no, it's a code. Why? You would think the HBO Max code would give you like Peacemaker. Was Peacemaker on HBO Max? Let me see. Okay. Hundreds of cores as well. That's the actual code. I have done the IMGD Mr. Terrific. That one I do have, right? Yeah, I've done that one already. I have that frame. So let's see what's in here. Yeah, so bats. Oh, I'm sorry, bats, my fault. Yeah, those 500 diamonds are what I'm looking for right now. I mean, I got Batman, I got 40. I could take him up to rank 9 eventually. I'm not doing it right now. If I get 40 more, I could take him up. But not my focus. Those diamonds, though. So what do we think about these super encrypted tokens here? I'm starting to say, like, this should be an ultimate green light. Because if nothing else, yeah, Peacemaker's HBO Max. So that seems like, why are you giving us an HBO Max code to get some Batman shards? Sup, Jordan? Hey, there's the artist right there for this album we're listening to right now. We're already on our second listen, so it's gonna stop after this, Jordan. But telling him I love the album, and then go check it out on Spotify. We got another situation in here, Jordan. I don't know if you know. Super encrypted tokens, 600 diamonds. This has always been 100. Actually, these are cheaper now. Because it used to be that you buy these in the Artifact store, and I think they cost 200 each, right? Am I crazy there too? What are y'all doing to me? I think it was Diamond Purchase. Yeah, they're 200 each here. Hey, we found another value play. A little market inefficiency there too. Of course, Jordan. Gotta all support each other. All right. So, how do I feel about the new Super Encrypted token? Well, first, I'm gonna get them. First of all, that's gonna happen. I'm trying to figure out my math on it real quick though, because then this is 1,800 a day. If you can buy 3 a day. Sup, Mike? How you doing? Mike, we got some coffee music playing right now. We got some coffee music. Actually, before let me go back to this one real quick before we have to stop the album, because we've been playing it since I started streaming. Played this one before we have to cut it. Okay. Are my levels still good? Oh, but Jordan, I was telling them how it made me feel like a radio DJ again, where I was like playing the music at first, and then I had to come in over the mic and introduce the show. And that's what I used to do in college. Was that was the main thing I remember from college. It's not the classes and stuff. Of course, I went to classes most of the time, some of the time, half the time. But it was a radio station. I stayed in that radio station every single day for hours, even when I didn't have a shift. And playing, like being a radio DJ was so much fun for me. Loved it. Anyway, question is, this cost me $1,800 a day because there's gonna be 3 of them, and I'm gonna buy them 3, right? Of course, that's gonna happen. This raises concerns about right here. I spend $180 and $400 a day on these. And this is the hustle of them getting into your pockets. This is what they're doing. It's really, really smart. Yeah, you missed the party, man. You came in late. Well, hey, like you said in your own album, you be ignoring invites and stuff. That's why nobody don't invite you nowhere. Anyway, I don't know. It seems like this is why I'm taking so much time to think about it. It's only worth to buy like once or twice a day, I think. Well, see, and that's the thing. That's where I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not agreeing. Right now, this is like the thought process. So if I come in here, I always say, buying everything with the gold, with the reinforcements being like the last priority. You can do it, and I could do it now because I have 4 million. I didn't have 4 million earlier today. Thank you, Evil Falls. So of course, all the stuff with gold, priority, check. This down here, I get the 180, I get 30 rare frags. That's a good deal, because that is 3 times the amount I would have gotten if it were just me pulling 200 encrypted tokens that cost 200 diamonds, which doesn't even guarantee the rare. It could be an uncommon. Could be an elite, but the elite being 360 for 30, still a better value at that price point. So 360, and then the 180 is the 445.40, right? Now we add down here these super encrypted tokens, and the reason why I'm going through all this like this is because I'm trying to figure out the best advice for what the daily purchase should be. Because it's one thing to be like, buy it every day. I might. I'm free to play. This here, how many of these can we get? You can only get 1 of these. So this is an everyday thing. You can only buy 1 of these a day. So it's almost like I have to either decide every day if I want to get these 3, or like these 3 super encrypted tokens, or the artifact and these 2. Because I would say the artifact and these 2 go together, if I'm making sense. It's either this or those 2 as a free to play or low spender. Let me see. What up? only worth it buy it once or twice a day, and it's only once a day for free to play. I think is what you meant. I think that's a good addition since for 500 gems, still have a chance to pull a rare on the weekly tokens pool. You can't get a rare, only an elite. 600 is not bad. Yeah, 600 is not bad. I'm saying it's a good value, David. That's what I'm trying to have. That's why I'm having a problem right now. Because right now it is, if I do everything I wanted to do, I'm looking at spending like just over 3,000 gems a day. Yeah, you never earn 1,800 gems a day. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. So that means I'm saving up for like, let's say 2 days to buy 3. Something like that. And so I don't know which one I would say. Is it better to go for the super encrypted, or is it better to go for the artifacts and the elite and the rare? That's where I'm trying to pick. Right now, I'm short on gems, so I'll pass on the artifact ticket. Yeah, the thing. Well, no. Okay, I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not saying, oh, you're wrong. I'm really talking through the process. I can see that, but I feel like the artifact might be the best value for your money of all 4, because it gives a significant boost, and it's supposed to be 200 on the other thing, so it's been chopped down to half the price. Right now, not right now, but right now, it's only one. That's the problem. You only get one, so it feels like I can miss on that. Okay, so I'm gonna put away Jordan's album until tomorrow when I stream again, and I play it again at the beginning because I'm really vibing with the album right now. So you guys go to his album, check in Spotify. I don't know if it's on Apple Music Store. I don't know if that's what the store is called because I'm an Android kid from way back. But go check out the album. Check in. Really, 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 really good. I started listening to it yesterday. I've already been through it like 5 or 6 times. The whole album. I don't just need the songs. So check it out. Support the homie Jordan. And I'm gonna try to have all that stuff in the description below. As soon as he sends me the packet of information, I'm gonna have it in the description below, so everybody can check out his album. Or everybody who's listening, let's pump it up. Let's push it. I think it's really, really, really good. Really good. God, I was worried it was gonna be trash, and it's not. Thank God it wasn't trash, because how am I supposed to... Real talk. You have a viewer who you like. He's a cool dude. He's even been on the channel, and he's like, oh, I have an album. Let me listen to it. I'm like, okay, cool. Please don't be trash. Oh, if it's trash, I'm not going to lie to the man. Anyway, all right. Of course, you show love too. All right, so... It can't be trash. Please don't be trash. What am I going to say? Oh, I'm going to hurt his feelings. Music is a very personal thing, and you really are making yourself vulnerable. And if I'm like, it was alright, you're going to be really hurt. And if I say it's alright, it wasn't alright. Then again, you are from New Orleans, so it might be like, I don't know if you guys know the barbecue or how many in my audience are familiar with the barbecue. You are not allowed to bring the potato salad if you don't know how to make potato salad. You can't, if you don't know how to make tater salad, you can't bring tater salad. And don't say you can make it and then bring it, because we will clown you. Do not mess up tater salad. Luckily in my life, I know that as a joke, because nobody comes through with bad tater salad. Same thing with music. Don't come through with music if you think it's good and everybody else telling you it's bad. Okay? Don't do that. It's hard to pass the titanium because you need that also. Yeah, I don't buy, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, Runes. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But I never buy the diamond. I love this thing so much. I never buy the diamonds, or use the diamonds for the titanium. This was gold. Oh wait, you mean this thing? These are good. These are good investments. I don't usually open them up immediately when I buy them, but I've rarely bought these. And every time I bought them, from my perspective, not saying you're wrong, I've regretted it, because I'm like, it's not that much, the hourly rate. For free-to-play, artifact shards is better than getting the super encrypted. That's what I'm thinking about, Elvin. I'm almost like I'm tempted to say that the one thing that has it stuck in my head about whether the super encrypted tokens are worth it for free-to-play or not is that here I have a legendary counter. So I get a guaranteed legendary after 150, which is a lot, I know. but every super encrypted token helps push towards that legendary. Now, is the legendary worth the, when I put it that way, is a legendary worth the sacrifice of those artifacts? Because it's not just one artifact. You're going to be doing that every day. It's not just, 30 rare and 30 elite frags. You're doing that every day. So that is upping a lot of resources. Now that you mention it, Elvin, that is upping a lot of resources. And the only thing that I'm thinking of is, there's a chance you'll get a legendary on every super encrypted token, but we're not counting on that. So that means I got to go through 150, which means it's 50 days, which means after 2 months of buying that, oh Jesus, when I do the math, after 2 months of buying that, then you would get a legendary, for sake, man. So it's 50 of them things. Ooh, so 50 times 600? Is that really 30,000 gems that I'm... No, that can't... Wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing that math wrong. Let me get my handy dandy calculator. Where are we at? It can't be that. It can't be that. There's 600 each. It must be 3,000. I think I'm doing the math wrong. Times, what was it doing? 50? 30,000 diamonds. Oh, wow. 30,000 diamonds to help push you through to your guaranteed epic. Or not epic, legendary. That is not seeming worth it. Because there is no... Well, okay. Well, to be fair, though, the other benefit is you do get elite frags. Like, you do get those. I'm buying these, but I'm in a different place. But I think you're right, Elvin. That's what I was trying to figure out this whole time, though. Is it free to play? Is it worth it? I think artifacts and shards are going to be better than the super encrypted tokens. I think you're right there. If you're free to play, buying the set tokens needs to be saved for new legendary banners. I think that that's not a bad, but and I'm not saying you're wrong there, Trooper. But now that I'm thinking about the actual number of costs. If you're buying those to save for the pulls, one, you do that, and you do the pulls, you get nothing, because that's happened to me with DCU. You'll get a bunch of elites, but is that good value on the 600 diamonds when I can get 30 elites for 360? I've already bought it for today. That's why the price is going up. When I get 30 elite frags for 360 as opposed to getting 10 for 600. This is high value to me. However, in the list of priorities, I would still, in my head, this is what I think I'm going with. I would still do these fragments first, artifacts second, and then this is third in terms of priorities. That's how I think I would go. Weekly recruitment still seems better saving diamonds for. No. Farsinder, I would say that 100%. I agree with that 1,000%. I had a fight is a strong word. We were disagreeing. It's not a fight on stream about it because someone wanted to stick with Epic, and I was like, "You're wasting your diamonds by doing that." I think all of us on the stream were kind of like, "Bro, you're not getting it." And he was like, "No, this is cheaper. This is cheaper." And it's like, you're buying spoiled meat because it's half off. Can you just listen to us? But this is teasing. If he is watching, we're teasing. We're having a good time. It's okay. Nobody's really coming at you for real. We're just joking. And for me, this is an accelerated, I want to get to that guaranteed. I'm at 112 right now, and I need to get to 150. Buying these 3 times for a couple days is going to get me there. And then everything else comes back to this. Oh, there's so many decisions to make. Look, so right now, it's also Raven. I was gonna do that literally on this, like right now. I was gonna pull Raven because the idea is to get her rank 9 and then rank 10. I hope they add Legendary Desire. It's hard to rank them up. That's actually not a bad thing. Is 90k gems for full pity? Is it? Because if you do, well, we'll get that in a minute. That would be awesome, actually. That would be awesome. Because it's not even like you would be saying, like, make it easier. It's just literally let me just have a better chance at the one that I want instead of pulling the bride 2 times in a row. I remember that story. So, yeah, I agree with that one 100%. And hopefully they get to it. Hopefully it's something that comes through. Because I'm sure, like I said, you can see the things that are being implemented in the game anyway. I'm free to play, and I don't think I've ever pulled from the Epic banner beyond the first week. Yeah, hey, as soon as I figured out, I kept doing it a little bit, but as soon as I figured out, I was like, this is a trash way to go about it. Sup, Sledgehammer? So, as it stands for me right now, I think they already bought that one. Yeah, I'm buying that. That's fine. I've already bought these. Do I buy 3 super encrypted tokens or do I pull for Raven? And again, I'm doing this. I'm forcing myself into a weird decision-making process so I can like evaluate everything. Because what's going to happen is that I'm going to end up getting past 3312, 3315, and then I have growth fund where I'm gonna end up with more monedas, diamonds, diamante, here. So I'll get another 2,000, so I can pull for Raven there too. But it does reduce my chances. It's opportunity cost. It's not necessarily a cost, it's an opportunity cost. So it's one of those, by buying one thing, I can't buy the other. So it's I don't think that's just for stock markets and stuff. I think that's everywhere, right? Opportunity cost is like an everywhere term. It's not just a market term, right? Buying sets is going to cost you 15,000 more diamonds than just doing the weekly recruitment. 150 times 600 compared to 5,000 times 15. Shame. It's still early in the morning for me, bro. I'm gonna have to. You just gave me a headache right here. Buying sets is gonna cost you 15,000 more diamonds. Because it's still. Oh wait, when you said you were talking about the base shop, nobody mentioned new stuff at Raven Pack. Nobody mentioned new stuff in the store, right? It was only about the base shop, is what I assume. Because we don't usually go for the advice when it comes to money type stuff. Because we ain't trying to be in anybody else's wallets. Keep those purse strings tight. Because the economy is no joke. Okay, so. Yeah, 150 times 600. What math was I doing? Oh, because I was doing it by threes. So 600 times 150 is, ouch, 5,000. Is that 5,000? No, it's not 5,000. Oh, okay. I see where I'm not on it today. Okay, so I'm gonna get it. And that's the thing too, Trooper, thankfully, whenever we get a new legendary banner, we progress. Will be 129 because I had awful. Oh yeah, true. Far Center has I think. Well, I don't know if maybe I'm not gonna pretend like I'm 100% sure. And I've seen your comments in the YouTube video, so forgive me for the past week. I've seen you make a lot of comments, and I just haven't replied because I have my daughter. So she's the focus, 100%. But then I'm gonna try to answer some more comments tomorrow. It's just a code. Yeah, we got the new code. Yes, thank you. But for those who haven't seen it yet, as a matter of fact. Let me pin this comment. Can I pin this one? I can't pin from this side of things when I use when I use StreamerBot. Okay. So pull for Raven, buy these super encrypted tokens. I'm gonna buy these super encrypted tokens. But I think we've come to the conclusion that if you're free to play, it's smarter to spend your resources on the fragments and the artifacts. And then I'm going to pull these now because I'm not saving for anything. I'm trying to get a guarantee now. And not now because it's not going to be now. It's going to suck because I still need however many. I'm going to need 38 more. Should I? No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Let's just do this before I make a bad decision. And I have a 10 for epic guarantee. So here's the other thing too. Funny enough, I'm kind of hoping I don't get it. So that way by Tuesday for me, I guess Monday for you guys, I can have this reset and have other ones. So we'll just do this now. I hope that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, we are sure. Or at least that's what, unless they have changed it. Unless they've changed it, if you had a featured banner DCU, and that's what I'm counting on too, by the way, because I didn't get DCU. I think I had like 75 or something like that, or 80. If you have, in the pity counter, 149 Flash. Okay, I'm not upset about that. He's reset my epic counter, but I have Kid Flash at rank 9. This helps me get him to rank 10. This makes me happy, actually. Okay, that's good. That's a good pull. That's a really good pull. But from what people have told us who've been playing the game, because I only started the right like a month before global launch, so there were others who were there since January. They said that when you have the featured banner, if you didn't make it on that one, then that counter does hold to the next featured legendary. So if that stays true based on what they had before global release, it should be that. Trooper even says, pity carries over. Got 2 characters to 8 and only 2 more to level, and all characters at 180. There you go. That's the way to go about it. Make a diverse roster. No, I'm good with Kid Flash. I like Kid Flash. I pulled in legendary, and got Raven. I don't think I want to take her up to rank 10. I do. Black Canary, she is a very good elite. For those of you who don't know, I think she's the best elite in the game. Cheetah is actually the second best elite in the game. Deadshot, I have no idea. I have not used him at all. Not for real. Frankenstein hits like a truck. All right, so that's that. That is that. And now with Raven, I think I do want to pull for Raven, but we're not going to do that right now. Kid Flash, I think I still need another 40 to take him up to rank 10. Yuppers. And I already used my epic selector to take Nightwing up to rank 9. All right. Do it. You want to. Guess which little guy on your shoulder I am. The devil, maybe a little bit. What I was thinking was, should I get a pack to pull the rest of these for the guarantees? That would be like 30 of them things. And it's like, why would I rush to do it now when I see that I can buy it in the base shop? And it's just illogical. Like, I don't want to spend money because money is there, as opposed to like actually like taking my time on it. $50, and then I would go do that and then be upset because Okay, so some characters are a lot better only at rank 10 and max badge, so it seems they are bad early on. Well, that's what they say about Penguin, but the problem is that it's one of those. Have you ever done a subscription service where they say, okay, you've done the subscription for free or for like $1, and then the service is trash, and then they say, well, for $10 it'll be better, and it's like, but why am I going to trust you that's going to be better if you couldn't do this part right? I'm not going to give you more money after you've done a bad job. And that's kind of how I feel about Penguin, for example, is that, oh my God, this thing keeps getting in my eye. It's like, I'm not about to put more good money on top of bad money after you've proven to me that you can't do this job, and now you want me to pay you more to make it better. No, do it right the first time. Do like the first part really, really well, and then I'll pay for the other 4 parts that are better. But don't do the first part crap and be like, oh, well, give us more, we'll make it better. No. And that's how I feel about Penguin. Don't do the early on job crappy and then be like, yeah, but if you give me more money, though, That feels like it looks like you're looking at me like a mark. I'm not doing that. No. So Penguin's just gonna have to sit there and take it. I'm not. I'm not gonna be a part of these shenanigans. Were you serious? All right. I like Raven, but I hate his badge. I haven't checked her badge out. I haven't looked at her badge. Isn't this what I run usually? I can't skip now. Well, let's see how this performs with Mr. Terrific in place of Soups. That's what I said I wanted to do. I think the problem with that is going to be Soups. It has the invulnerability. And he does insta kills. But I wonder, and actually it'd be fun to see if Mr. T. I can speak English. I swear I speak English. If he redirects things, will that be to our benefit or our detriment? We still have Raven there to recover. And actually, Mr. Terrific, if I remove... Oh, no, we don't have any tanks here. So when he does his cleanse thing, it should actually give us some heals as well. Let's see how this goes. And I need to check out Raven's badge because I never even noticed that. I haven't worked on her badge at all. And actually, you know what, guys? While this is running, I am going to get a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Do I have... Oh, yeah, I've muted the whole, like, DC thing for Jordan's album. Okay, so I will be right back. Just going to pour. And it's better this time. It won't take me as long because I got my proper coffee maker. I had to go buy a proper one yesterday. Be right back. Did Mr. Terrific break the game? Why is the number all busted? Why 5 does not want to have any part with the 2098? Is this segregation? What happened? I don't understand why the 5 is like, I'm not talking to y'all right now. We not cool. Raven died first. Good. Thank you for letting me know that because I literally wasn't at the. And it still went this well. You know, it'd be nice. And I like the stats. I like the stats. This is the first game I've had that had this. What would be nice if they gave us the death order. That would help out a lot. Just like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like when they died would be huge. Because that does speak volumes to what's going on. So if Raven died pretty quick off, let's see where she was. I think this is the highest score I've ever gotten. So is Mr. Terrific better than Soups for this? I mean, he did survive last. He was the last one to go down. But Raven fell first. So just cause our league is ahead. Oh, speaking of which, we've been pumping out damage so we can challenge. We have to do all the time. Hence the double revive on the boss fight. Ouch. Makes sense? All right, so I'm gonna put Raven over here. Maybe I don't know why I had her up front. In fact, I do know that maybe because it's all revive and everything else, Starfire should probably go. She was there because she was going to help with the burns with Soups, but since Soups isn't there anymore, Starfire can dip. And now we can put in Wonder Woman. I had, 52,000 before? Let's see what this does. I have, I think, 4 slots in my league open now. Had to kick out some folks. For inactivity. Oh, wait, this is supposed to be a skip battle situation. We're not going to watch all this again. My bad. Mr. Terrific will not go down. I swear to God. Oh, 50. What is up with the 5? Not like the 5. Is the 5 like arrogant? You think it's better than everybody else? What's up with the 5? That made it worse. Taking Starfire and putting in Wonder Woman made it worse. Make that make sense to me. Wait, make that make sense to me. Wait. Wonder Woman, she makes it worse? Hold up. Oh. I know why. Because Starfire has superpower damage. Wonder Woman has physical damage. He makes Starfire that much better. If this is back above 50, then this is stupid. He makes Starfire that much better. Ain't no way. He does. Oh, Jesus, he does. He makes Starfire better than Wonder Woman. Specific situation, of course. Yeah, she doesn't get a bonus against him. It's Mr. Terrific. Okay, so God, he makes Starfire that much better. Are you kidding? I was considering taking Starfire rank 9. That's part of the reason why I'm doing Raven now. Because it was coming between those two. And I was like, I use Raven more with Sinestro. Her debuffs helps unlock his ultimate. Okay, fine. Starfire, I was like, well, I only really use her with Soups to get the burns out. And if there's a legend, whichever legendary is better, it's going to be Sinestro over Superman. So Raven over Starfire for who I'm going to use most. Plus, Sinestro, damage dealer, superpower damage dealer. I'm going to run him with Mr. Terrific more often because Mr. Terrific on his edge. Do you see where I'm going now? Do you see the path I'm taking? Because Mr. Terrific gives a boost in superpower. What's up, Rillo? Gives a boost in superpower damage to DPS characters. So I'm going to use Sinestro more because he's a DPS character that has superpower damage. You know who else who has that? Starfire. So Starfire gets a boost in damage of 50%. Which is what's making her better than Wonder Woman in this scenario. Because Mr. Terrific is turning her into a beast. So then, and the reason why it's like I'm being dramatic, I'm melodramatic, guys. You already know that. So now, let me get back to my serious face. So here's the decision making. I won't have the resources to take. Well, I mean, in the next couple of days, I would. I could take Star Sapphire to rank 9 now. I have the frags. I pulled them yesterday when I was trying to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sinestro and oh wait, you know what? Runes. And I didn't even think about it that way. Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna check out this PNG real quick. Thank you for saying that. I hope this isn't anything bad. I don't want to have to ban somebody. This is oh, try that one. We can give that one a shot too. I'll put that down. Oh, we can't give that one a shot because I don't have Constantine. I don't. I don't have Constantine. He's not in my level link, and my level link is full. So if I take him out of my level link, by the time it gets back around that hour refresh thing, I will probably be off stream. But I will give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I will. I'm gonna leave this picture up so I remember to remove somebody from level link after I finish this thought. I always expand my. You know how many level people I got in level link right now? It's like 25. There's a lot of characters. What are we doing? I'm not spending $500 on Constantine. No. Seriously, every time I talk to you, I feel like I have to expand it. Okay, so the idea now is if I'm gonna use the resources to take Starfire rank 9, this is stupid. Mr. Terrific, you stupid. This is oh my god, he's OP. It's so dumb. And he keeps getting better. I mean, guys, you were here. Y'all were here. There's 52,000 not 5 minutes ago. And the more I run them together, the more points we get. It's like they're figuring it out on their own. What's up? What's up, Naren? I'm sorry, I don't even know why I read it weird like that. Forgive me, my brain is slow right now. There's so much stuff I got to process. Just asking, I'm stuck on 2230. Should I take Wonder Woman into 9 in 2 days or get stronger to beat the level now? You mean if you could take Wonder Woman rank 9? Is that what you mean? Or get stronger to beat the level? Now, okay. Okay. Narian, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I need a little more details than that because 1, what are you facing on 2230? We can't go back to see. 2, what do you mean by get stronger to beat the level now? Are you saying that by ranking up Wonder Woman, you won't be able to increase the level of your characters in level link? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean, like, that's what I'm saying, like, it needs to be a little bit more specific. I don't know exactly what you mean there. It's okay to write it quite a bit. Write quite a bit to explain it. Because I don't understand, because my default would be to say, take Wonder Woman rank 9. But that may not help you. What's up, Napo? That may not help you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why ranking Wonder Woman up to 9 would interfere with your level link for longer than like a day or two. You know what I mean? So like basically Wonder Woman's going to be good regardless for the next, not ever. They're going to probably either nerf her or put out some tune that's better. That's just how the games work. DPSs don't last forever at the top. They have to increase stats constantly. But she is the best tune in the game. So my default is to say Wonder Woman. If you can have the patience or if you're willing to wait 5 days to take the rest of your roster up and get stronger. Because at this point, it's not an either or proposition. It's a, what are you going to do to have the most fun in the next 2 to 5 days? Is it going to be more fun to have a Wonder Woman rank 9 and just start slaying people on 2230? If 2230 is a bunch of agile or whatever, is taking Wonder Woman rank 9 mean that you definitely won't be able to get past 2230? And that's why you're like, yo, I need to figure this out. And then if it's one of those, I'll get past 2230 by increasing the rest of my roster. Cool. What does that increase look like? So if you're talking about ranking her up and you're using those frags, usually leveling up for level link isn't going to really affect the ranking of Wonder Woman. And if you're leveling up to get stronger that way, it's leveling up multiple characters. If you're talking about I can rank up Wonder Woman to rank 9 or these other 2 characters to rank 8, you see what I'm saying? Like, or are you talking about ranking up 5 other characters to rank 6. If I'm making sense there, that's the part that I'm missing. You're going to be able to level up regardless. So you're talking about ranking up, let's say 2 other characters. Which other 2 characters would you be talking about ranking up in the meantime? While we wait for Wonder Woman, you see what I'm saying? Let me get some more details. I want to give you like good advice. I want to just spit out some Wonder Woman and then make it all easy and stupid. I want to actually know what's going on. Yeah. For a guy who was told he has a reading disability, I have a lot of reading that I do. Oops. Okay, so let's leave that there. Get all these resources. Mr. Terrific is absolutely insane. Why am I doing it this way? It's absolutely insane. The more I play with him, it's weird. I said this last week, and it feels like it keeps happening over and over again, where I'm figuring out something else this dude is doing that is stupid. He makes Starfire better than Wonder Woman. In this specific situation, I know, but it's Wonder Woman. Damn. What gives your team the biggest power boost, ranking up or leveling? Team leveling. Character ranking. If that makes sense. If you're trying to boost your team, this is why I do the whole like I'm gonna boost them up piece by piece thing and only take like right now, for example, which isn't the smartest thing, and Relo's probably gonna lose his mind. Is that you see that Mr. Terrific is at 225, everybody else is at 220, right? I'm not gonna be able to take them up above 220 except for Kid Flash because their ranks are too low. At rank 8, your max is 220. At rank 10, your max is 300. At rank 9, your max is 260. Now, I have clearly enough experience and enough gold to level up Mr. Terrific. I'm not doing that at the moment because I want to wait on Kid Flash and maybe take him up those 5-2. And I do everybody incrementally so that way there isn't just one super powerful character on my team and everybody else is going to catch up, meaning I run into a situation where I'm not able to use Mr. Terrific, who's at 300 right now, and everybody else is at 220. And now I have a 220 roster that can't possibly get past that wall. I'd rather just chip away slowly but surely and work on other things. But in terms of like individual characters themselves, it's the ranking that does the most. And depending on the character, that might help your team, but what definitely helps your team is a level link. So leveling for the team, ranking for the character. I would say ranking up team will help you out more, in my opinion, because that happens when your Wonder Woman dies and the team is weaker. But that's my point. You see what I'm saying? Like, because then you're making your team rely on one person. So it's like, hey, basketball analogy. It's like the 2007 Cavs versus the San Antonio Spurs. They got all the way to the finals. LeBron carried those dudes by himself, and I'm being disrespectful of professional basketball players. It's all hyperbolic, but you'll get my point. Once they neutralized LeBron in the finals, the rest of the team fell apart. Now, I'm not saying, now take a flip side of it, the San Antonio Spurs. Who are you going to neutralize? It's a balanced team. Tim Duncan was the best player on that squad at that time. However, if you took out Tim Duncan, you still had Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. Was Boris Diaw on that team? I don't think so. Anyway, but you have those players still there. So they're still going to be formidable and maybe find a way to still win. Whereas with LeBron gone, you did not have a chance on that Cavs team. Is that making sense? Like, I hope that made sense. I just came up with that analogy in my head just now, and I hope, see how much I watch sports? Basketball, at least. So I hope that made sense. I don't want to have a LeBron and the 4 Pips situation. I want to have a San Antonio Spurs, dynasty, even though they never won back-to-back situation. I want to have a Detroit Pistons 2000, was it 5 when they won like that? Where the whole team was like, who's a superstar? And you could say anybody's name because they were just all balanced. Or even do a big 3, you know what I'm saying? But like, Having just one character, I'm too afraid of relying on one, and then I can't use that one, and now the team sucks. Alrighty. I hope that made sense. Let me know if I'm just talking out my ass right now. I really hope that made sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. Gather these things while I think about the fact that I'm gonna have to take Starfire to rank. I'm gonna have to take Starfire to rank 9 because of Mr. Terrific. That's insane. It also makes me feel like I wasted pulls on Raven. I should have saved those diamonds. I mean, I still do it now because pot committed is not a thing. If you're playing poker, there's no such thing as pot committed. It's a trick to get people to get you keep putting bad money on top or good money on top of bad money. Like we've been saying about the stocks and everything else. Pot committed doesn't count. But with Raven, I'm pot committed. It was Starfire. Starfire is good. Leave Starfire alone. She's my second crush. Leave her alone. Starfire's a good character. Better than Constantine. She don't kill her own team. He made her go nuts. And what's the skill? It's only gonna unlock this. Flash and Nightwing to rank 9 to beat level 2230. Thank you, Naren. That's much better. Okay, cool. Flash and Nightwing to rank 9 to beat level 2230 or use my resources to rank Wonder Woman in 2 days. Wait, if Flash and Nightwing can beat 2230, does 2230 have tactical or agile? Well, I guess it has to have tactical because there's otherwise you would say if it was agile, just take Wonder Woman. I think he means Flash, but Davis says Flash and Nightwing. I was leaning in that direction. I'm gonna marinate a little bit longer on that question. Cause damn, Nightwing is like the third best epic in the game. You weren't just talking about some random. Oh, should I take Vixen up to rank 3? You know what I mean? Like you're talking about the second or third, but well, he's clearly third now. But third is still good. It's still medals. He's still in the medal stand. And Flash, though an inferior legendary, it's not like he's bad. Yeah, no, I don't think he's. You're not using eighth medal on Nightwing, right? That's not the case. The eighth medal that you're probably talking about is going to go to Flash. They will help more with 23. Are you running into a bunch of tacticals on 23? I need a map of the game. I need to know what, because I hate trying to figure out like what you guys need and not being able just to go back and look. Just let us go back and look. Even if we can't play, let us look. It's hard for me to say. Well, one, it looks like you'll be able to take Nightwing rank 9 either way, regardless. Because if it's Flash or Wonder Woman, or if it's Flash and Nightwing or Wonder Woman, that means the same resources for Flash and Wonder Woman. So it's really a question of Flash versus Wonder Woman. Unless you mint Kid Flash, this is really just a question of Flash versus Wonder Woman. Because Nightwing is going to be even a replay or something. Because it's just so weird to be like, hey, what do you have there? Let me check. Let me see. If I could just go back and look at the node, even look like with System Recovery, we can do that. It'd be so much easier to say like, oh, I see what you're running into. You don't need any of these characters. Why don't you take Raven? You know what I mean? Like, I can't even suggest anything. I have to base it on the questions you ask. And what if it's like, oh, it's Kid Flash. Okay. So now it makes sense. I gotta find another. You know what? How about this? Let's be smart about it. Move you over. Okay, so it's Kid Flash. Okay, it's Kid Flash. So you have I can't say Kid Flash is the best epic in the game anymore. That's Mr. Terrific. So you have either the second best and third best epics in the game, or the best legendary. You did ask a good question. You did ask a good question, Relo. I'll give you that. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Um, Second and third best epic versus best legendary. There's a question for you. Why did you came with the hard question, homie? Batman beating my butt. Wait, okay. Kid Flash and Nightwing are not gonna help you with Batman, though. If he's beating you that badly. I was thinking you're running into tactical. If you're running into mighty, Nightwing and Kid Flash are both weak to mighty characters because they're both agile. In ranking, I prioritize DPS over the tanks and support. I don't necessarily do that. I don't have a hard fast rule on that because right now I'm prioritizing Mr. Terrific over everybody except for Wonder Woman. So like I can't say that. It depends on the character themselves and what I need at the moment. Because damage is usually the thing that goes away the quickest, and support is the thing that goes away the slowest in most of these games. Because they're always giving you new damage dealers, because that's what people go for. But the support tends to stick around for a bit. I don't know how Mr. Terrific's going to work on that though. Ocean Master helps against Batman. He does. If he's built properly with Nightwing up front, he can put a lot of weaken on Batman. I feel like I did that at some point. I feel like I did that. Okay, hold up. Let me I'm gonna marinate more on it. But Wonder Woman's gonna kick Batman's ass before Kid Flash and Nightwing would. But then you have to wait 2 days. And I don't know how patient slash impatient you are. If you're at 2230, do you have not to be mean, do you have like a digital universe or something you can do in the meantime? To like keep you playing a little bit and active in the game without burning your resources too soon. Yeah, I think I'm about to take Starfire up to rank 9. Because of, I swear, Mr. Terrific, what are you doing? But I mean, it's the same thing with Raven. If I take Raven up to rank 8, it's going to be the same deal. It's going to be the same deal. She's going to do the same damage, but... Oh. Yeah, true, but you need some sustain as well. Mr. Freeze can stall Batman, by the way. He could, yeah. And you don't have to put that many resources into him. You could just drop him in level link. That's what I'm saying. See, Dean has that point. You're saying like you're going to rank up Kid Flash and Nightwing to get past Batman. That's just going to be a disappointment. I don't think that's going to work. Kid Flash is always good for support. Nightwing is a tank who does like deal back passive damage when he gets hit, but Batman is going to hit that ultimate one time and lay him down. And Kid Flash is good for like supporting the team and putting out the the heals and stuff. So maybe I would take Kid Flash rank 9. I mean, Deathstroke could eat on that, but that's still a challenge for him because he's agile as well. No, I'm at max level, can go nowhere until I beat that level. Yeah. Kid Flash and Nightwing aren't going to help with that too. Kid Flash will help with that. Nightwing won't. But Kid Flash will only help with that depending on the team that's around him. Oh. I could take Starfire. Okay. And Starfire does help activate Sinestro because she puts down burns on everything she does. I don't have many characters. You'll get there. Just takes time. Yeah, it has to be Starfire because she does what Raven does, and then, except for Raven revives, you know what? I've made up my mind. It's gonna be Starfire right now. And then I'm gonna go to Fanculo. I'm gonna go to Elseworld. I don't be using this for nothing. That was great English. For all of our non-native English speakers, I don't be using this for nothing. Is not proper English in any way, shape, or form. Let's do this Elseworld real quick while I still. My Starfire still rank 3. You might be missing out, dog. I like Starfire. I do like Starfire. Around the right team, but she makes OG Batman work. She makes Superboy work, and apparently, he's at level 180. Dean, he's at level 180. And apparently, I think that's what he said, right? Yeah. And apparently, Mr. Terrific makes Starfire go. And the other thing I'm feeling is like the second I rank up Starfire, I'm gonna do one pull and I'm gonna get Raven and I'm gonna being dramatic, it's nothing to be mad about. I will take both of them up to rank 9. Constantine over Starfire, in your opinion. Relo, the more we talk, the more I see that we don't agree on certain things. Is Mara worth running with Mr. Honestly, you'd have to tell me that, KDA, because I don't have Mara even unlocked, strangely enough. I think she is one of 2 epics or 3. Because it's like Dr. Phosphorus, Weasel, and Mara, and I only want one of those characters. Constantine over Starfire is not... I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're definitely not right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but there are other answers that are more correct. Yeah, for the Batman Ultimate, like for the of course, yeah, okay. Well, here's the thing, though, too. You're trolling, I hear you, but this is the most gentle, fun times. You're actually a fun troll. That's fine. You're not going in and saying anything like homophobic or racist or overly sexist. So if that's your trolling, fine. You can needle me like that all day. It just makes me giggle. That's fun. That's the fun type of trolling. That's the fun internet. I'm trying to keep those toxic dudes out of here. And yes, they're usually men. Let's see that. Dang, I was through that at 140. Gear could be their problem as well. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea either. Because if you're ranking 8 and 9ing, folks, yeah, that's 180. What's up? I can't say your name. Oink STTV. I'm gonna say Oink, but saying Oink makes me feel like I'm disrespecting you. Is it okay for me to call you Oink? If not, give me a name I can pronounce. But hey, what's up? Oinks. Oh, Oinks. Oh, okay, you're cool with that. All right, cool. What's up, Oinks? I guess you would be cool with that since you did name yourself that. But yeah, just want to be respectful. All right, so gear may be your thing, and Epic Gear unlocks. People ask me this all the time, and I need to just set it up. I think Epic Gear unlocks at 1830, so you should have some Epic Gear running around. Have you checked like Evil Falls for some Epic Gear shopping? I keep saying I need to go clothes shopping, but no, homie. I need to do it at some point. Gee, there's so much stuff I need to do. I got so much adulting I need to do, and it's just not fun. It is just not fun. Okay. Rank and level Wonder Woman as much as you can all the time. That's the answer. Napo's not wrong. We're trying to have some nuanced discussion here. We're trying to, but he's right. If you're running into Batman as the wall, and you think that, and you're saying, and if I come off harsh, I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that. So please forgive if it comes off as like condescending, because I don't mean to be. I really don't mean to be, or sound to be. Because guess what? I've made a billion mistakes in this game. Like, please believe. and people have called me out on the stream, and I've been like, oh, you're right, I was wrong, thank you. So, but what I would say is that your safest bet is usually Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is usually the answer to all your questions. But especially in the scenario that you're given, if you're going into Batman, Nightwing is not going to help that situation out. Batman puts Nightwing down. Kid Flash is always a good answer as an epic. Kid Flash and Mr. Terrific, actually, effectively. The reason why I put them at the top of the epics list is because I think that they don't have a trait. Like, they're agile and tactical, respectively, but Kid Flash is on all my squads, no matter but he's on all my squads, no matter who I'm running into, because he's just such a good healer. Mr. Terrific, well, it's literally written into his kit that he has an active effect, like the tactical advantage, strategic advantage against any trait that he faces. But all right, Rello, I fell off all the way. But if you have an effective attack from Mr. Terrific against any trait, he effectively becomes traitless, not to mention the fact that he avoids any kind of single target damage. So those are the two where I'm like, they don't have a trait, even though they have a trait. Wonder Woman is the same. She hits hard as hell, no matter who. She is the least racist person in the game because she just hits everybody hard, right? So she is the answer to your questions. And then it's not Nightwing. Then it's Kid Flash and Mr. Terrific in terms of like leveling. I think those characters are key. If you have them. If you don't, you still make it work. It's fine. Just harder decisions to make. If you have Wonder Woman, she makes the decisions easy. The thing I was trying to think about was if you were asking this question about Wonder Woman, it made me think that you were running into a bunch of tacticals that were stomping her out. But if it's Batman, hell, you might be able to get past that Batman on 18 at what was it? You might be able to get past that Batman with the Wonder Woman as you have her now. Just have to rank up the gear or something like that, something along those lines. The Lanterns are my fave. Oh, Oinks, I liked you so much. And then you said the Lanterns are your favorite. Man, I thought we were gonna be able to have a friendship. Damn, I like the Lanterns. Such a disappointment. Doinks is playing, so I thought about giving another try. You stopped playing because you didn't get Sinestro. My favorite's always Batman. Anything Gotham City. I'm literally listening to a Batman audiobook right now on Spotify, and I have Audible for my audiobooks. Typically, by the way, Bright Sword, awesome book. It's about the story of what happened to the Knights of the Round Table after King Arthur has died. Which, no spoilers, is very clear very early on that he's dead. That's basically the premise of the book. So I would give that a recommendation. But Spotify did have books, and they have like audio dramas too. So I had like X-Men on there. I'm a nerd, dog. I'm listening to audio dramas on podcasts for Sherlock Holmes, X-Men, Avengers. There was a really good Wolverine one where they had a bunch of like weird, bad New Orleans accents, like really bad. But anyway, there's an audiobook. And how much of a Batman fan that I am is I ran out of... You don't have any time limits on any other content in Spotify except for audiobooks. And I ran out of time because I fell asleep during the book and I just went back in the chapters. Like, it was Audible. I just thought I could just keep going. And they were like, yo, you used up all your audiobook hours. You need to buy more. And I was like, audiobook hours? And then I bought more because I'm a Batman fan and I want to keep listening to it. That's my dude. No, Atrocitus is cool. Bleeze is cool. I like a lot of the Red Lanterns. But one of your main characters is Guy Gardner. You can't name a character that uncool in the Batman universe. Okay, Condiment Man. And the Music Meister. Maybe those two. But, come on. Anyway, Still have yet to use a healer in the game, and in stage 26, I prefer Raven. Really? My Sinestro and Fate be slapping. Really? I'm surprised. Do you have lifesteal running on that team, Dean? I will say this, though. Oinks, you might have missed... Oh, well, Oinks, are you a free-to-play player? Batman will always have a special place in my heart. I'm saying, man, he's just right. He's right here in my spirit. Batman is the reason why I like comic books in the first place. Actually, no, that's not true. The reason why I really got into comic books, there's a couple. Sonic the Hedgehog comic book, and Savage Dragon. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if they still exist. There was a comic book company called Image. They also did an awesome reboot of the Ninja Turtles, like in the early 2000s, where they just took that cartoonish thing off of them and made them into a little bit more like adult. If you guys ever, Image Comics is the one who released Spawn. They're the not the creators of Spawn. That's Todd. What's his face? But Todd. What's his face? That's very respectful. But that's the company that had Spawn. Clock King is awesome. He was cool. The ventriloquist was awesome. Look, man, for a psychologist, oh, you're not free to play. So then why did you use the Super Fun Pack to buy Sinestro? Why did you use the Super Fun Pack to buy Sinestro? That's what I did. I did it to buy Deathstroke for $30. Oh, because you weren't in the game and it's probably expired by now. Wait, you said no? He said he didn't get Sinestro, didn't he? Trying to put BC on my team for Batman may help. You even if she's weak, the silence is crazy. And actually she can beat. That's why I said like Black Canary is probably she is the best elite in the game, and she can run with epics, but it's very specialized. She has some heals that can help support, but won't be. I still run Kid Flash if I have to run her with her heals, but it's helpful to get those heals. And then that silence is nuts. It's a silence for 2 turns, so I fully agree with that. Give that a shot. Bet. But green is my favorite color, and I really like the powers of the lanterns. You know what would be cool? Did they ever give? I know they gave Batman the Green Lantern ring. Shouldn't Batman have the Red Lantern ring? No, I just got the DCU fan thing for $30. Okay, so then you have Sinestro. So then you should have Sinestro. You could have used that to get Sinestro, right? Michael, what's up? You just put dude. All right, dude. But no. I mean, so you have Sinestro now, then Oinks, right? Yeah, true, Jordan, you're true. Yeah, but doesn't he want, because that was the whole reason why Supergirl went red. And I think Batman had the yellow. Oh yeah, he did have the yellow ring. Oh, you do have Sinestro now. Okay, cool. So now everybody's happy. All right, so everybody's in a good place. Okay, cool. That wasn't clear for me when I read it through, so that's my fault. Yeah, his thing is fear, but that's invoking. I mean, what's up, young Bolt? Haven't seen you in a minute, and I'm gonna have a longer stream today, as in like probably another hour, and then I'll stop because I do not have my daughter with me. Sad. She ended up being a little bit sick yesterday. I had to go to the doctor. But she's fine now. She got some sleep in. I need to send her a message to check on her real quick, actually. But no, I'll be on a bit longer today, and then I have to do a bunch of cleaning because I have the home girls coming over today to enjoy the terrace and the sun and one too many drinks. So I have to clean the apartment for real. But I can run longer now. That's cool because I don't have to cook breakfast for anybody but myself, and I can just be hungry, have coffee. I was on a streak yesterday, pulled 3 legendaries in 24 hours, and so then you immediately went and bought a lottery ticket? That's stupid. Congrats. I mean, I'm jealous. I'm jealous as hell. BRB haven't logged in yet. Okay. I'm jealous as hell.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's my catchphrase. I think I'm gonna.
When I do a merch store, that's gonna be one of the merch store stuff. Like I pulled 3 legendaries in a day on my way to buy a lottery ticket. Like I think if I had that kind of luck, dog. If I had that kind of luck, I'm sending a DM to Rihanna right now because you got to shoot your shot when you're hot, right? Like, yo, I know you at ASAP having problems right now. I'm just letting you know that I am here for you if you ever need somebody to support you. Raven Banner was so clutch this week, required 2 revive characters, and there's only 3 in the entire game. So, yeah, and that was Yumbo. This is part of the reason why I was having all this discussion about, and I don't know if you were here for that. Actually, you must not have been if you just joined, where I was actually talking about pulling for Raven because I want to take her up to rank 10. However, I did just notice that apparently and she doesn't even have good gear on her, and Mr. Terrific turned her into a god, basically. And the one reason, not the one, multiple reasons, but one of the reasons I wanted to have Raven up to rank 9 is because revive, but she unlocks Sinestro a bit because she puts out the debuffs. Well, so does Starfire when she does burns. So I'm tempted to do her rank 9, and I think I said this too, I set up these false paradigms to make myself think through my thought process. So when I give advice and stuff, I can actually like speak on it and not just say Raven. I can say like why I got there. Because guess what's going to happen? I'm going to take Starfire to rank 9, and then I'm going to keep pulling for Raven and try my best to get her to rank 10. But I'm setting up this false paradigm of I have to choose. That's why when David, I think was asking about which to do, I wanted more details. Because this is the thought process that I try to go through. Set up these false paradigms of if this or that, then what do I do? Instead of just taking everybody up and being like, everybody's awesome. I had 35 purple tickets, hit her on the 35th pull. You can't make this stuff, I'm saying. I just wish I had Flash. I want Flash, but I'm not begging for it. I think he's fine, but I'm not like begging to have him. No, Hal Jordan, Martian Manhunter, Supergirl, not the greatest, but still awesome. Yeah, I can see where. Okay, I can see where that is. Hal Jordan is a really good AOE damage dealer. He's good. Martian Manhunter is good. Supergirl, I think, can be good. I want to actually get her and use her more because I want to try her on a Frostbite team. As I'm giving all this conversation, let's go ahead and take her up to rank 9. Auto select 195. Of course it is. Of course I got to go back. Of course I have to go back. Plus, I kind of have a crush on Starfire. Not as much as Jessica Cruz, but she gets love. Okay. I can't be mad at getting 8th medal, though. But I thought I was going to get an epic out of that. Here we go. We'll use this. Boom. Deadshot. Useless for me. And then I got to give her an artifact and all that jazz. So let's go. That was the other thing. That was the other thing. Did I say that was the other thing enough? I'm about to go. If you guys have been supporting my YouTube channel enough, I might have to buy something. Is that enough? That might be enough. Okay. Here's the other problem with Raven. As we get into the artifacts, right? I was gonna get this artifact next. At the start of a turn, if the bearer cannot take any action, gain a turn, can only trigger 1 time per battle. So when she does the revive, she gets another turn. And this is big for Raven. The reason why that's a oh no moment for me is because I need 40, like 39 or 38, whatever, basically 40, to get my pull of the epic that I want to select, which means that then I would select this and put it on Raven. This on Raven at rank 9. That was the other consideration. Jessica Cruz is my favorite. She's my favorite too, as in the only one I like. No, not for real. It goes Jon Stewart, Jessica Cruz, Kyle Rayner. And Jon Stewart is a personal story with me and my uncle, Jessica Cruz, because, you know, me encanta mi Latinas. And Guy Gardner, because he's a comic book artist. And I wanted to be a comic book. Well, I like drawing. I never wanted to be a comic book. Like, as a profession, I wanted to do comics as for fun. I need Flash for higher level missions since he goes first and slows the enemies. True. I see you. Hal's great shield teams. And then he would also run great with Jessica Cruz. That's the thing. Him and Guy Gardner run great with them. I shouldn't have said me and Canta Mi Latinas, but I mean, they don't watch the channel anyway. The two friends I have coming over are both Latina. And they just homegirls anyway. That's fine. I like Jessica, the mallet. Dude, Michael, I didn't think that she was that good of a damage dealer, and I was really upset with her kit when I first read it, and then after like using her, No Man's Land. I just finished it yesterday. I think that's the one with Wolverine, right? After using her for a bit, especially running her with Mr. Terrific, it hits like a truck. We just forgot the time she kissed Bruce, though. Whoa, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream at the mic. I know you guys are probably having this in your ears, and it might have messed you up. My bad. When did Jessica Cruz kiss Bruce? When did she do? I mean, like I said, Batman's my favorite character, but I was hoping she was into chocolate. I thought Jessica Cruz was gay. Isn't she gay? I thought she was gay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So basically, I was thinking about getting this artifact. And this is why but I can't, you could only buy one artifact token there, so that means I would have to go to the store. The weekly pack. Is it the weekly one? Yeah. And I could get this, and then I could get the artifact, put it on Raven. You said Guy. I know you meant Kyle. Oh, yeah, I definitely meant Kyle because I said comic book artist. You're clipping that though. It be your own people. Like, have you? Okay, so No Man's Land. No Man's Land, Napo. That's the Wolverine one, right?
Oh no. There was another. I might have No Man's Land saved on Spotify. Actually, hold up. No Man's Land. Audiobook compelling. World War I Britain. I'm guessing that's not what you're recommending to me. There's David Baldacci. I tried to read one of his books. I made it through like 4 chapters and was like, homie, how did you make a dadgum baby face? That I shouldn't say that. Let me stop. Basically, it was very cliche writing. Let me just say it that way.
And I keep putting Babyface's name in there. I liked Babyface when I was little, growing up.
I used to love that song. I used to love, that was like my second album ever. Second CD ever, I should say.
No Man's Land is a very popular title. Is this Batman No Man's Land?
Let me see. The Bats. Hey, fat fingers, work. Oh, I have that in German. No Man's Land. 2 hours and 36 minutes. Comic Cube.
I mean, maybe that's not what you meant, but that's what I'm about to say. All right, cool. Sorry. I shouldn't be playing on my phone while I'm streaming. I'm stuck at the second to last digital universe against the single flag. Oh, who just revives and one-shots the whole team. Yumbolt, if you want to watch me struggle through that and figure things out, I have a video and I did figure out how to beat that Flash. And the way to beat that Flash was with Cyborg. Oh, I don't have Cyborg as a character. He is one of the characters you can select when you get to that little store thing with the question. And he's the one that I selected because of the damage reduction. If you pick him, it's free on YouTube. Bet. If you pick him, I need to check. I need to get some more YouTube. The premium thing, I canceled that. If you get Cyborg, he gives you damage reduction. You go back to the Flash. Flash can't kill you when he revives, and then you can take him out. So I do have a video on that if you go through my digital universe walkthroughs. So now, oh geez, I didn't want to spend any money today. That's why I did the drone thing today. Because I just bought volume 1 of Absolute Batman, and I was gonna. It's part of the. I almost canceled this afternoon meeting with my homegirls because I was like, I kind of want to sit on the balcony in this hammock and read Absolute Batman and be alone. Oh man. Oh, so you picked the wrong character. Look, read. Yeah, of course, so shameless promotion. But go to that playlist and see at the very end when I dealt with Flash, because he was the last one I left up. Because I did try to, because the other thing too is I tried to do a sacrifice team, and go at him and try to get his, because his health is persistent. But the problem is that passive resets every time you go in, so you can't get rid of that passive. So yeah, Cyborg helped me out there. Damage reduction. What is everybody's take on Dr. Fate? I wasn't sure what to think, but he's grown on me. He hits so often and really hard. From what I understand, he is one of those, like a Jessica Cruz type. For me, how I saw Jessica Cruz, where I was like, I don't know how good you are. I use you. Okay, you're useful. I wish you were better. And then I rank you up and use you more. And I'm like, oh, wait, you're amazing. I think that's how people see Dr. Fate, where he also gets better as my main issue with him is that he gets better as his team dies. And I'm never a fan. Like, same thing with Constantine. I'm never a fan of those. However, the way he does it is not necessarily that he's killing his team, 1. And 2, he does hit like a truck, from what I understand. I don't have him though. I need that for every time I hear Guy Gardner slander from you. It's not slander. It's true. It is true. It is not slander. Slander is when I'm lying. I'm telling the truth. That haircut is messed up. Okay. So you have to. I don't want you to have to restart the whole thing, Young Bolt. I really don't want you to. All right. So I do want to get Raven's Mirror.
I do want to get Raven's Mirror.
I'm tempted to. Oh, that's very useful. I'm tempted to do that 10 pull, get Raven's Mirror. Or that 40 pull, I should say. Oh, and this is nice too. You know what? And I said I was going to do artifact guides now anyway. I'm really just justifying stuff right now so that I could do it. That's all it is. So I might as well go ahead. And then this will be the last bit of cash I can spend in the game outside of I did budget security plan when that resets in a day. So security plan, then this takes me over my budget. But thanks to you guys, I'll go over my budget. And then,
oops. Aspetta. We're gonna do this real quick.
All right. And then we're gonna get Ravens. Whatchamahoo's it? Why is this? I gotta do better with this thing right here. I know. I think that's incorrect. I'm not going out today anyway. In fact, I got the friends coming over, so I'm definitely not going out. I just have to cook.
Bet. Okay. Got it. Okay, so the only issue with Dr. Fate is that he doesn't fit in a particular team in the end game like Sinestro or Blue Beetle. I thought Guy was a redhead when he met Doomsday first.
What? You mean Red Lantern? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, you mean like when he first met Doomsday in the 1992 Death of Superman comic? I think that's what you mean, because I think I remember an image of him and the other Lanterns trying to fight Doomsday and getting rocked. He is awesome on his own. Guy Gardner is a redhead. When did they turn him blonde then? Because I don't remember him. Because I'm thinking of like
JLA. Wasn't he in JLA and he was a blonde? And then he was also in that movie, the animated movie with Jessica Cruz, I thought. And wasn't he a blonde there too? Bro, always been a redhead. I don't know where the blonde came from. Really? Is this one of those Mandela effect moments? I don't remember him as a red, or have I pushed him out of my memory?
because I mean I really didn't rock with him that much.
Really?
Hold up. I don't know why I thought he was blonde.
This should not bother me as much as it does. It's a fictitious character, but it really does bother me.
Are you sure it wasn't like strawberry blonde? What's wrong with me?
Anyway. Oh, that's right. He was a redhead. Now that I see the pictures, it makes sense. He was a redhead. They made him blonde and I just rocked with it. I didn't even question it. Okay, this looks kind of blonde right here. I can see where this is strawberry blonde. Okay. But no, you guys are, okay. All me. Sorry, my bad. When I see his images, like his comic book images, I can see where oh no, that's more familiar. But I didn't. That's it, heroes. I quit. I can see the light shades of red, but I get it. Guy has no soul. I think the problem is he has too much soul. That's the problem. That's the problem. He doesn't know how to. I usually have a problem with characters who are gung ho and self-absorbed and will just do whatever to get whatever they want, regardless of the feelings and the warnings from others. Like a Constantine character, Guy Gardner character, stuff like that. They drive me crazy. Jason Todd, when Jason Todd was Robin. Those kind of characters where it's just the arrogance of what they can do is so high, and it's like, dog, I heard gingers are black, dog. What this? Oh my god, that video. Oh my. Okay, we're not. Rello. Hit that like y'all have a great day. Okay. Wait, so Nard, are you out? Holla at you. Thanks for joining. I don't. They said they made him blonde, and I rocked with it. I forgot that he was a red, but I didn't. I never. I guess that's proof that I'm not a fan of the Lancers like that. I just know who I don't like, and I keep it pushing.
But he was a red. Damn, I'm off. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is this, as I still distract myself from the decision I need to make about, now watch, I end up pulling the mirror and these 40 won't even be necessary. As I think about what I want to do with Starfire and Raven, which I already know what I'm going to do. I'm just being dramatic. Feels like I need to make another coffee, honestly. These two are awesome pulls. I'm really happy about those.
Brave and the Bold. That Brave and the Bold. That's where I remember his image from. It was the Brave and the Bold.
This is helping us out a lot, actually. This is my last set of 10, and then I'll pull the Raven mirror. Okay, now let's get a pull. All right, so now we get to do this. There it is. Use. Confirm. All right. And now this goes on to Raven. So now I give Raven a mirror so she's not mad at me for ranking up Starfire. Where are you at? There you are. Right in front of me. Cool. All right, so now don't be mad. I still don't know where I got all these damn question charts from, but I'm okay with it.
Give her the mirror so she can do her hair.
Raven never struck me as a I do my hair person, although it was always immaculate. Okay, so now, oh, and I should probably improve her gear. I did speed so that she would be able to get her burns out fast as much as possible. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. We had a few people drop that in. But for those who are new or who weren't on the stream at the beginning, HBO Max is the new promo code to get. I think it's Batman shards and some diamonds and Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn unlock. All right, so replace. Now we want to. I think I want to even put more. But I did do this because she hits like a truck when she's with Mr. Terrific. So let's stick with attack for now. Are there any attacks that are going to be better? I'm tempted to take this off of Guy. What does this have? Attack bonus and crit. I like Guy, but he has not been great for me. Like whenever I try to use, and granted, I don't have the best gear on him, so I can just go ahead and cop to that right now. But I haven't had a great time. He's been okay. I usually put him with Jessica Cruz because he makes Jessica Cruz better, not because he's that great. I mean, I guess this doesn't matter. Body yaddy yaddy yaddy. We don't have anything but the epic one pieces here, which I mean, I guess that's fine. We'll do this for the moment and then come back to it. Starfire already has this up rank 6. So we'll leave that for now. Any kind of attack, that one. This is HP, so no thank you, no thank you. So we go there, replace that. And then we come here and replace this. I mean, not great, but we'll replace it anyway. First step is I want this to be speed. So we go back. There's this one. Do any of these have attack on them? Okay, so we hold off. But this one doesn't have attack either, does it? It's just HP. Alright, so let's see what's better over here. HP. None of that. Oh, there's crit. Not great, but I think I need to do that. This one has, it's the same as the other one, so this can be the flex piece. I do still use Lex quite a bit. So I still have a belt as a flex piece. This is already leveled up a little bit, which makes me tempted to take it. Because it's not going to, oh, but it's still going to be worse than, no, it's not going to be any worse than that piece. I need to go buy some better gear. Tempted to put this in. If I rank it up, we can get crit and bonus attack. Okay. But that had the crit percent. You're ranking Starfire instead of Raven. I love you, man. You drive me crazy. What you do your league points on in terms of spending right now, they really like pushing Harley Quinn in the code giveaways because Harley Quinn is a very popular character. It deservedly so. I love some Harley Quinn, but like Harley Quinn has become one of those characters like Superman, like Batman, that attracts people to games. There's a lot of new Harley Quinn fans, let's put it that way, and they're trying to snatch him up. What y'all mean driving you crazy? What's wrong with me working on Starfire, man? I'm trying to have some fun over here. I'm trying to enjoy myself over here, driving y'all crazy. I ain't driving nobody crazy. Maybe I am. I'll cop to it. What can I say? I like to be contrarian. This might be what I want.
Okay.
Starfire simp. Yep. And actually, this is the funny part too when you say simp. my daughter and I were watching Phineas and Ferb. And I just gotta say, the Cliptastic show where they rank the top 10 Phineas and Ferb songs, Squirrels in My Pants, aka Simp, should have been number one on that list. Anyway, that's a very, very random shout for a cartoon from like 20 years ago. So if any of y'all can even remotely be like, oh yeah, I remember Phineas and Ferb, that. Squirrels in My Pants is what I think of when I think of Simp. So, do you recommend investing on improving the original artifact they give you, the orb? They've made it pretty accessible to get that. So I would say not necessarily. Like when it comes to the let me go over here. I'm gonna take care of this. When casting ultimate for number 2, each part of the damage dealt. I don't think she has multiple parts, but I'm just gonna equip. Was I gonna equip this on her? Let's see. What was this one? Defeating any target progresses the action bar by 50%. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. All right. Not saying this is gonna stick on her, but when it comes to the enhanced part, I have stopped doing this part here. With those orbs, so I would say that squirrels. See, Jordan's always every time. See, Jordan, first you upset me by the Guy Gardner thing, then you pull me back with squirrels. Damn it. Okay, so I've stopped doing this part of it, the tier ups. I've stopped doing this part of it on anything other that's not epic. When I have the epics all filled out and everything, sure, I'll go back to the elites and then the rares. But as it stands right now, I'm not using any of these specific resources on the artifacts. I pull Supergirl for the second time. I need them to drop more tunes to pair her with. What is it right now? It's Bizarro, Green Arrow, and then a bunch of elites. Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze. You know, to be fair, there's not a lot of Frostbite characters in there to run her with. Raven. That's what I'm here for. I shared Jessica Cruz, Batman Kiss in the Discord. Okay, I got to figure that out. Original Booba, what you doing? What I'm doing right now is working on. I gave Raven a mirror so she wouldn't be mad at me for ranking up Starfire, and now I'm trying to figure out what gear to put on Starfire, and I think I'm about to buy a epic comm piece, and then I can leave this here because this is crit. This was already leveled up a little bit, and I think I might replace this with an attack helmet. So let's go ahead and go real quick. I was planning on buying this in the shop anyway. It's just that what it's going to be used for is going to be a bit different. Oh, no, this was a crit comm piece. It was this thing that I was tempted to get. And I said I wasn't going to spend any more money on epic or on elite on elite gear. But why not? Well, why not is because if this is HP, I'm going to be livid. Which I guarantee is going to be HP. Because that's just the way it is. HP, 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 HP. Attack. So it was attack. We'll take that. Now. The rest of this needs to be, I want to be in attack sets. I'm not removing these from legendaries. Okay. Starfire 2 attack, 1 speed. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Honestly, I just think it was bad writing. Oh, you mean the Jessica... Wait, what? What are you referring to as bad writing? Are you referring to Squirrels in My Pants as bad writing? That's what I'm here for. Bro, you can undo and get all her mats back for a fee of gems. Not on Starfire. Not anymore. So if you're talking about levels, yes, you can get all the XP levels and all that stuff back. In terms of ranking, you can't with epics that you take above rank 6, or if you've done their trials already, it won't work. Oh, the Jessica Cruz Bruce kiss. Really? Okay. I need to read that. I need to read that. Okay, so I need one more attack. I am so hesitant to take this off because it's a crit piece, but it is still just an elite piece. I would like to have an attack piece in this accessory thing, but the one I do have is on Green Arrow. Green Arrow is rank 8, and I already put a signature on it. But if I have the signature on it, the worst thing that happens is that I just won't get that additional bonus. Everything else about the piece is still good. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I had waited to Epic 2s, but what are you going to do? I had to experiment. But I still use Green Arrow quite a bit. And this is crit. This is attack. So this, I think I need to change this up to attack. And then just eat that, and then take the loss of defense. I think that's what I'm going to do. Take the loss of defense. Nobody else here has stuff I can take away from. I should just take it away from Constantino, the principal. All right, so that's better gear. It's not good gear. Can't wait to get some more epic pieces so I can take care of that. And now let me double check on this if I want to keep this on her. Defeating any target progresses the action bar by 50%. This can trigger up to 1 time per battle. I think this is good for her, especially if the plan is to run her with Mr. Terrific. For now, this is good for her. And then next in my artifacts, let me go ahead and spend. This is actually a big plus because I said I was going to spend my resources on artifacts and badges now, because ranking up is going to be more hard and going to be harder and less frequent. So anything that can be ranked up, I am 10 away from doing it on this orb. Okay, all right, okay, I see you. This one can be ranked up, so we do that. Cool. I think that'll be it though. Yeah, and there, everything else is just these. I mean, I'll do it, but is that even equipped on anybody? Yeah, it's on Canary. All right, fine. Not a fan, but it's up to rank 4. Woohoo! Whatever. This one goes up to rank 3. I don't think I have that. Do I have that equipped on anybody? Nope. Who is this on? Batman. Okay. And then we have our mirror. And then the piece I'm focusing these other resources on right now to tier up is this one, max level there. And I'm only doing 1 tier at a time. I'm go over and then go over and then go over. I'm really doing that whole balance thing a lot. Yeah. So there's that. So now we're almost close to tier 1. So this blue, the next blues will go to, not that, not Ravens. This is Soups. Yeah, here. Deathstroke has the Chaos Crystal. So then he gets these auto enhanced. Sup. All right. So then that's the next one I'm working on. Okay. What's pending on this one? Nothing. What does it have that thing? What does it have that red dot? Shouldn't do. Okay. Regardless. All right. So, for any artifacts you can undo all your. Oh, there's a retraining for the artifacts. Hold up. Let me go to. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? This one. No. Did you see you can buy everyday one? Yeah, we were talking about that, Kim Bars. What's up? We were talking about that earlier in the stream. I've been on for a minute, but that was one of the big decisions to make in the very beginning of how much value do you put on that versus the super encrypted tokens versus the fragments you can buy in the base shop. And the conclusion we came up with is for free to play, you'd rather buy the fragments and the artifacts over the super encrypted tokens you can buy down there, but the super encrypted tokens are a good value. Like on Sinestro, you have tier 1 blue artifact click the circle to the top left. Oh wait, didn't I just see something? This thing. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I wish they would make that a little bit more noticeable. Thanks. Thank you very, very much. Damn. Do I have any rare that is tier 1? Because I didn't come to this conclusion until after the fact. So we gonna snatch this all the way back from you. Thanks. I think it was only that one. Because again, I'm pretty conservative when it comes to this stuff. One of the few times I'm conservative about anything. So then we auto enhance this. So now we're finished with this piece. Dude, you helped me out big time. Big time. Young Bolt. This is awesome. Thanks. I need to put this in the next artifacts guide I do. I'm not doing any recordings today. I'm not in the mood. I just want to play. But and the next was, dude, you came through in the clutch. Shouts to Young Bolt. Here we can finish up this piece for, well, not fully finished, but get some good progress on this piece for Sinestro. It's a good look. It's a good look. So now all we need left for that is to finish this off to get tier 1 there. And then is Soup's going to be the next one? Lasso of Truth. I think those are all the epics at tier 1. Yeah, we haven't gotten you yet. That one is tier 1 complete, right? Tier 1 complete. No tier 1 complete, but that's okay. We're going to do the Superman one first. And then we'll do the rest of this stuff here for Ravens. All right, cool. Oh, this is the first time I see your conservativeness. Yeah, I'm only conservative in the game. Put it that way. We're not going to touch the other ways. I'm definitely not conservative. If 600 diamonds for one pull is stupid AF, even for low spenders. So you think 600 diamonds for one super encrypted pull is not smart? I disagree with that, but because in my head, well, not my head, in the game, it's like 200 encrypted for. Oh, but for free to no, because you said for you didn't say for free to play. I think it's not the best decision for free to play players, but for me, I would do it, or I'm gonna do it. So Kim Bars, this is one more button that you did not see in the game, dude. It's one of many. It's one of many. After the equipment change, now that I'm telling you, no, it's one of many. Maybe you missed the other times. Like, I needed some arrows. All the stuff that they were instructing us to do, this should have been one of them. But this is one of many. Also, I like to point out that the sets in the daily shops are a terrible deal. They have 600 gems for one set. If you spend at all sets, it's $1 per set in everyday deal. That costs 1 for 60 gems, 10 per set. That's in the store. I wouldn't be buying this stuff from the store anyway. I mean, I can't be the one to be like, don't spend your money. But I'm not seeing where you're. Is it in the weeklies? And you're talking about for gear sets, right? I don't know why I'm looking over here. I'm not finna buy nothing. Again, to our non-native English speakers, not finna buy nothing is not anything you should imitate or mimic. It is terrible English. Just look at offers and you can see 10 sets for $10. Is it over here? So monthly, of course, we keep the drone growth fund. Nope. Daily pack. Nope. Not super encrypted token. Oh, sets. You're talking about sets as in super encrypted tokens. Okay. Because I think that is. Wait, no. I think I'm off on what you're trying to find. Show me. Because if you're talking about super encrypted tokens,
Yeah. $1 for 60 gems, $10 per set.
All right, we're gonna go past the spending money thing. You'll explain it later. Okay, yeah. So it's the super encrypted tokens. I was not buying super encrypted tokens anyway because I just don't feel like that's good value regardless. I don't think that is a good way to spend money for the guy who
spends money. The cost about 1 per set is you're buying them.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't think that's good value regardless,
but I didn't think it was good value beforehand.
There was, no, that's a lie. There was one time I bought it and it was for the Superman DCU.
Because they had like super encrypted tokens. You got 10 for like 5. Or so. It was something really, really dumb. I really hate Streamboo. Can any of you guys just go there and just leave up terrible reviews for whoever they are? I have to ban a user from them every day I stream. Every day I stream, I'm having to ban somebody from there. And I need to really set up that auto ban thing.
Okay, so
now back to it.
I wanted to check out how Starfire improved. Now watch, I went through all this thought process, everything, and then we turn around and it doesn't improve Steppenwolf. Challenge. And all this because I tried to put in Wonder Woman for Starfire and Wonder Woman did terribly. That's funny. Okay. What am I waiting for? Just do it. So it should be over 60 now. Woohoo! 64,000. All right, so I've improved that. Now Starfire is ranked 9. Oh, and this was the other reason I was thinking about Starfire at rank 9. Back. All right, here we go. This one. This right here. I've been stuck here for a couple days, which is like reasonable. I mean, it's 3 million that I'm facing. I think my best team is like 1.9. They're rank 12. All of them are ranked 12. And I think once I beat this chapter 33 is when they start. Sorry, I got off tangent. I just mean the cost of the time. Oh no! Don't apologize. Jumbo. That's the stream is for off tangent content. It's so I can babble about random things like Phineas and Ferb. You talking about you went off on a tangent? I really just went over a clip show from a cartoon that was out 20 years ago. We cool over here. When I do the on-demand YouTube videos, I my decision has been try to keep those more concise, straight to the point, the value. If y'all over here, y'all are in my home, y'all are welcome. We just talking. We're going to end up talking about some NBA later or probably a movie, a random ass movie that I'm about to watch or that y'all say I should watch. I'm not seeing Fantastic Four. I'm sorry. I wanted to. I'm not gonna. I'd rather watch that at home. But like, yeah, don't apologize for tangents. If it's a tangent that's way off, I'll just ignore you. Okay, so I want Guy Gardner out the paint. I'm gonna leave Wonder Woman in, of course, and then we'll put Starfire in because apparently Mr. Terrific turns her into a god. We'll see if it works. I don't know. Gotta say, based on hair alone, Starfire is way better than Raven. I'm just saying. I love redheads too. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're gonna play around with this a bit. Yeah, you know there are new episodes of Phoenix. What? Where they at? I don't want to waste people's time wasting their diamonds. It's a noob trap. No, exactly. And as a person who's trying to create content to help other people, including myself, that stuff is to be known. When I go through a shop, I did a whole shop guide talking about what's good value versus bad value. So it's really, that helps me make content. That's why I'm very appreciative of it. And those tangents is fine. I'm not doing it while recording a video. It's on stream. If you're here with me for 4 hours, I doubt that you're here because you think that that every minute is going to be full of DC Worlds Collide, like exactly known knowledge. Some of it is research and we're figuring it out. Why are you not going to see Fantastic Four movie? It's a matter of time. I went and saw Superman DCU, and I keep saying I want to do a stream on that where we just talk about Superman DCU, and I can do all the spoilers I want. I was supposed to go see Fantastic Four last weekend, ended up not going. I can't go tomorrow because there's stuff for the channel that I do want to do that, like, I need to take the afternoon to sit down and do stuff for the channel. And then work. And am I tempted to take time off work, like take a long lunch one of these days and go see that movie? Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like that Fantastic Four and honestly Superman DCU, I just went because everybody on the stream pressured me to. And so I went to go see it. I felt like I wanted to see those movies at home on my couch anyway. But I mean, depending on how today goes, maybe I'll go pop in on Fantastic Four. I don't know. If you had Kim Bars, if you had to say which one is better, Fantastic Four. Everybody in the chat, everybody, choose. If you've seen both movies, no spoilers. If you had to choose, which one is better, Fantastic Four, the new Fantastic Four, or the Superman DCU? Because I really did enjoy Superman, the new Superman movie. It was fun. And I was happy to like go to the theater by myself. It was actually a really nice thing to just go to the theater by myself. And I'm almost talking myself into doing this for Fantastic Four tomorrow. Just depends on if I have a hangover. Because at my age, hangovers last for 4 days. And sitting in a theater with a bunch of folks who I don't know what their smells are going to be. Can't do it. Disney Plus in the US and the Disney Channel. See, yeah, I don't know if it's made it to Disney Plus in Switzerland yet. But my daughter will be very happy to hear that. My daughter's old school. She likes old, like we went through this whole phase of where she only wanted to watch Disney movies from like the 1940s. And not movies, like the little cartoon clips. And I was like, this is objectively poor animation. Good for the time, objectively bad. I like it. Well, okay, let's keep watching. That did nothing.
You haven't seen either. I pre-ordered Superman, still haven't seen it in theaters. I am invalid in the movie theater that is close to me. There's a renovation, so I don't have...
Okay. All right. So I don't know. So then you haven't seen Fantastic Four either at all. Okay. And I meant to say invalid, not invalid. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. See, that's the thing. And I've heard some people say that Fantastic Four is better than Supes. I've heard some people say Supes is better than Fantastic Four. I don't know. Nor Superman one, so I'm waiting for the... Yeah, that's usually what I do. Is if it's going to be on a streaming service, I'll get it. If it's on the right streaming service. If it's not, then I'm just watching it at home. And I will say this, the last time I did the bootleg, I think it was Spider-Man No Way Home. And I still have not watched that, like, in good quality yet. I don't know why. I like the movie, but something in it hit a trigger in me that made me never want to watch it again. And I can't explain that trigger because I actively like that movie. But something hit me where I was like, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like the Flash movie. I love seeing Michael Keaton in that movie. I think it was good. I think it's because the actor in the Flash, actually. But the Spider-Man No Way Home, I like that movie a lot. Something in it makes me not want to watch it again. And I think I'm going to have to watch it again anyway. Yeah, all my friends go to watch them and said Fantastic Four is a better movie. Okay. I'm glad to see DC getting blown out the water by them. They finally find it back. Wait, you mean like MCU's getting blown out of the water? All I have to say is there is an episode about Buford, I think I spelled that right, and skin suits. Whoa! Oh, should I let my daughter watch that? Whenever you have to use the word skin suits, it's never a good time. Oh, is it test? Um. Maybe I need to go see Fantastic Four in the theaters. And it's one of those, like, it's expensive to go to movies here. Wait, what's today's date? They have a movie day where you can get all the movies. It's like on September 7th. And I think I'm actually going to take off work because they do this event here. I don't know if it's Zurich, but there's an insurance company that buys or sponsors this one-day event where every movie ticket is like $7. So people just go spend all day at the movies. And I was tempted to do that. Fantastic Four will be gone. It won't be in the theaters by then. And I think they do it in September. And I think it's because they're like, we know there's no good movies in September, so they're all cheap. Maybe I need to go see Fantastic Four. You read too fast. I said not getting blown out of the... Oh, got you. I try to read fast. I know. It's me. I told you they said I had a reading disability. It's kid friendly in a disturbing way. That is not exactly reassuring, but I trust you on it. Not trying to be a hater, but from clips, that Fantastic Four movie looks like a dumpster. That's the thing. Like, okay. And I have to, and full disclosure, and me having to actually watch this game and see what I'm doing. That was the problem I had with Superman DCU. I say Superman DCU like the thing, Superman. Just say Superman. On Greifer, just say Superman. Is that I saw the pictures and the images of Superman first, and I was like, his ears are too big. I don't like his face. Damn this movie. And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay, so seeing him talk and everything, I'm more confident in him as a Superman. However, they put Crypto in there. How are you gonna put Crypto into a movie? People on the stream were like, no, for real. My homie Stevie was like, no. And he's the comic book guru I trust the most. No. It's good. Go see it. It's making Trumpers mad. You have to go see it. I was like, oh, really? Cool. Went to see it, and it was genuinely a good time in the movie theater. Like in the sense of like me by myself, but it was like not like Avengers Endgame where like that was a spiritual experience. But it was genuinely a good movie. I was happy that I went to the theater, even though I was by myself. I was happy. Good movie. So I'm trying to say maybe everything looks bad for Fantastic Four. I felt the same way about The Dark Knight when I heard Heath Ledger was the Joker, and then I saw it and I was like, I'm an idiot. They knew exactly what they were doing. So maybe it looks bad and it's good. That's the only thing. Like enough people have said it's good for me to be like, I'll give it a shot, because I was planning on not watching it at all, honestly. And then I was like, okay, I'll watch it, but I'll watch it at home. And now it's like, maybe I should go to the theaters and see it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's pretend like I'm playing a video game and making content for it. So, this feels wrong. Oh, this feels wrong. It's nice that Crypto's in the movie, but he is not correct. Oh, no. They changed that up. They really did. They gave him a more like family friendly, homeward bound dog look. And I would say that it works without giving spoilers, because I'm not giving spoilers, especially since I know you haven't seen it, not giving spoilers. That with certain things, like the friend Stevie that I told you about, who is the comic book guru, he was not on board with, he was not on board with Hugh Jackman being Wolverine when they announced the first X-Men movie. And his thing was, and people who've been on the stream before have heard, he was like, he's too tall. Wolverine is 5'4". Hugh Jackman is like 6'1", 6'2". He can't be Wolverine. That's how specific he gets to characters. Is like, if the eye color's off, no. You know what I mean? Like, he went up, and everybody thought this. When Patrick Stewart was announced as Professor X, everybody was like, okay, he was God made him for that comic book role. God somehow knew that there was going to be an X-Men movie in 2000, and he was like, let me go ahead and get somebody born in the 1940s to prepare for this movie. Like, everybody was happy about that. Crypto is miscast. it works. It works. It definitely works. Especially with the personality they gave him, if you know dogs themselves. With the personality they gave him, the breed that they, which I think he was a retriever or a lab in the book style, right? In this one, the in labs, they're not quite the kind of dog that he was in the movie. And it fits. It all fits. It'll make sense when you see it, I promise you. It'll make sense when you see it. But it fits very, very well. And it's a very, very, very endearing role that they put him into to where it fits seamlessly. Because I was really like, how in the are you going to have a super-powered dog in a superhero movie? People are already sick of superhero movies, and now you add a super-powered dog? For those who aren't comic book fans, because they don't care about us, they know we're gonna see it. They're trying to get like the casual fans in, the people who aren't like comic book nerds who will talk about the incorrect eye color of Superman in a movie. So they did do a good job with that, I'll have to say. You and Mr. Terrific, the bond is special. I'm too emotional. I emote too much to be a Mr. Terrific type. No, the Endgame felt special in theaters with a group of fans. Dude, okay, so my Endgame story, and Stevie was with me. I live in Switzerland. I went to California to visit my friends. Like, I went to see family first, and then went to California to visit my homeboy Stuart and Stevie, right? They moved from Alabama to San Diego to California like years ago. I had a flight the next day, and Endgame was premiering, right? But I thought time zone and everything messed up, whatever. And also in Europe and certain countries, they release movies on different days. Sometimes they have a global release and it's all on August 30th. But sometimes it's like, hey, in Switzerland it's here August 23rd, and in the US it's August 30th, vice versa, whatever. So then I'm about to get ready to go. I have a flight out of California back to Switzerland at 9 a.m. And my homie Stevie, because Stevie and I, we were the comic book nerds. Just to give you an idea, at our friend Stuart's wedding 10 years ago, Stevie and I hadn't seen each other in a minute, and we're sitting there talking about everything comic books. And we're with Stuart's mom and Bo, our other homie, right? And Stuart's mom, we're so close, our moms know each other, our moms know us, right? That's how close we all were. And Stuart's mom, as sweet as she wanted to be, she was like, at this, and to be fair to her, it had been hours, and we were in the car like doing all the stuff you need to get ready for a wedding. She was like, guys, I think Bo and I we've had enough comic book talk. We've let you guys talk for a while. Can you please move on? And she tried to be sweet. She tried to be super nice about it. And we were like, yeah, we've been extra. That guy. We've never gotten to watch any comic book movies together except for Batman Begins. Then I moved to Switzerland. MCU and all that stuff blows up. And we would have, if we lived in the same country, let alone the same city, we would have gone to each movie premiere together, period. So this was like a chance. Endgame was coming out. I thought it wasn't going to be out. I was going to be on a plane when it came out. Come to find out, he had a connect that was like, yo, we can get you in on this midnight showing. That midnight showing was the same day I had to fly to Switzerland, right? So it was like, I get to go to the midnight showing, then I got to get to my hotel and hopefully have enough time to get to the airport to catch my plane. My girlfriend at the time was not happy with that, but I was going to go. So we go, and I'm sorry if you are on this stream and you have not seen Endgame. That movie is 6 years old. I say no spoilers, then you're gonna have to jump off this stream for about 10 minutes. We go to the theater, and it's good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And this is the thing that drives me not crazy, but that I think is amazing. Just human beings in general. How we can get so captivated by something can captivate our imagination so much that we just completely disregard reality and our own knowledge. Everybody here has seen superhero movies. We know how they end. And granted, Infinity War did jostle us a little bit, but we knew damn well they were not going to make a trilogy out of Avengers Infinity War. At least I didn't think so. So we knew how it was going to end for the most part, right? When I tell you in that theater, and I hope everybody had this experience, because if you didn't, then damn, I'm sorry. Go Google it, because after watching it, I got goosebumps talking about it. After watching it, I had to go check it out on YouTube to see if other people did it. We're at that part where they've got everybody back, right? Captain America is walking with the Captain America picks up the hammer. Everybody screams. Everybody in the theater, we're like, oh, and that screams, we're like, oh, because we knew. And then Captain America proceeds to whoop Thanos' ass. And then Thanos gets his bearings back, right? And now this is where I, like, big spoiler things, and there were some jerks who were trying to, like, take images. I saw several times. And one thing I did see was the image of dirty Captain America. And it was just on, like, my feed. It made me literally change the settings in my phone permanently. I've changed a lot of things in my phone because of that. And I was like, I don't want to see the end. We already knew from just the perspective of reality that Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. and all, they weren't going to be in the Avengers forever. And it was very clear. Disney was like, this makes us a lot of money. These movies will go forever, whether y'all are a part of them or not. So we knew that their contracts were coming to an end. It's just a matter of how a thing's going to end. So then I see Captain America, like, strap on the shield and be like, boop, like, you see the blood and everything. He straps it on. And I'm in my movie seat. I'm in the theater. I'm like, all right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, Captain America's finna die. I already had it, like, set in my head to be ready for it, right? We've grown with these characters for a decade. So, of course, we're trying to get ready for it. And then it says, Cap on your left. When I tell you, the entire theater started screaming and cheering. And the thing that I was too. You could see that some people just started wooting a little bit. And it was kind of like those first 4 or 5 ultra nerds gave us the license to fully nerd out. Because once we were like, oh, wait, the whole theater, not just me and my friends, the whole theater was like, oh, those dudes are able to scream and nobody's telling them to shut up. And you could just feel the wave of everybody being like, okay, let's just take this moment and have it. And then everybody starts screaming. And then Spider-Man comes out and all this, and everybody's like screaming in the theater, cheering. The reason why that was so fascinating to me is that it's a movie. You knew what was going to happen. You knew what was coming. We're cheering for this like we're at a Jay-Z concert and Beyonce walked out unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was screaming it all the time. It was one of those, like, it was a moment that that's a core memory for me. I'll never forget it. And I'm sitting there with my best friend and we're just screaming at this stupid movie. It is stupid. It's all stupid. And I love the stupidity. It is all stupid and I'm here for it. We're screaming at the stupidity. And I was like, there's never going to be another moment like this. There's never going to be another moment like this. And it was the collective of, this isn't a sporting event where everybody is supposed to cheer out loud. A movie theater is the next thing to a library. You should be whispers. So can you imagine if everybody in the library was reading the same book at the same speed and at the same time, everybody in the library starts screaming and it's all okay? You know what I'm saying? Like the attendants outside must be used to hearing people just scream at these, like, wait. Movie is at 2 hours and 7 minutes. Come here. Yeah, no. You're new guy. Come here. It's funny as hell. Watch these nerds lose their mind. Come here. Stand here and listen. Like, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'll never forget that moment. And it was definitely worth. I got back to my hotel at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., slept for like an hour, and then we had to, I think maybe even 30 minutes, and then we had to go catch that flight to Switzerland. Never forget that. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Anyway, okay. I don't even know what got me off on that tangent. I think it was just the movie experiences. All right, so Kim Bars, I am old too, but we see Deadpool and Wolverine versus Wolverine. Comic accurate Wolverine. How is he going to look? And it is ridiculous. Like, dude, the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie was so good. That was such a good movie. It was, and Chris Evans, especially like the end credit scene, it was so funny. They got Wesley. They did such a good, and it made me happy because, like, it proved that Wesley Snipes is not a douche. It proves that Jennifer Garner's not a douche. Like, you had a bunch of the guy who played Gambit, who I cannot remember which, whatever. It proved that Channing Tatum, and I've always liked Channing Tatum in the sense of he's willing to make fun of himself. Where they're just like, no, this is just gonna be a stupid fun movie. We're gonna have a good time. I like it. And from what I understand, Ryan Reynolds annoys people in the U.S. now. I'm in Switzerland, so I don't get exposed to him that much, so I'm still cool with him. It was a good movie.
Good movie. Okay, so sorry. And Jackman is born to play the role Ken Barnes. By the way, after we saw that X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman, he completely amended everything he said and was like, okay, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. So much so that in like the 2001, 2002, there was a movie called Kate and Leopold, and he refused to call it Kate and Leopold. He called it Kate and Wolverine. He never, from that point forward, he never called Hugh Jackman again. He called him Wolverine. Period. Oh, Wolverine's in Les Miserables. That was his name from that point on. He never, because he was so happy with how he did the role. What epic artifact should I get? Got the coordinates for one. I would lean towards the Lasso of Truth. If you're gonna pick one, answering that question after like a 45-minute tangent on Avengers Endgame, if I had to pick one, it's the Lasso of Truth. Let's go to my collection. Because you 100% crit for the first attack when it's an ultimate. When you cast the ultimate. So, especially with the AoE attacks, if you can put this on Green Lantern. Not Green Lantern. Well, no, Green Lantern 2 actually. We'll work on Green Lantern 2, Green Arrow, and of course Wonder Woman. If I'm looking at the others, this one is okay. This is more for your tanks though. This would be much better if it were if tanks could taunt. I would think this would be a much better artifact. Chaos crit. The reason why I lean against this, I do like it and how it does, but you're sacrificing HP, so I have the Lasso helmet and mirror. Yeah. I think the mirror is good, but the mirror seems so like just put this on Raven that it seems like it boxes you into like just using it on her. Like there's not a lot of teams that could use it. This one, Vitality and Haste in the beginning, I like it. I'm gonna say that Lasso of Truth. That's my vote. My vote is Lasso of Truth. I don't give a fuck in the theaters. I would scream if there's a moment that I can. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yes. But it's also that we got to, as adults, scream in a movie theater without parents shushing us or that we were 6 years old and it's okay. This was a room full of adults and everybody let go to enjoy what we already knew was coming. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just that. It's that the movie got us so involved and we were so engrossed that the logic of, hey, you know, gonna be a happy ending left us and we were fully immersed in the moment, and everybody was, right? Everybody was screaming and cheering with Spider-Man. Of course Spider-Man was gonna come swinging out, but then you saw the spike in the cheers. The second people were gonna like kind of not cheer as much. You see Black Panther come through, and then it kind of fades a little bit, and then everybody's favorite, whoever their favorite character was, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, if it was Spider-Man, if it was, everybody had their little cameo moment. And there was always a spike of screams when new faces came up, like we didn't know they were coming back. That's the thing that made it was fun. It was fun. I'm one pull away from rank 3 Atlanta helmet, ATL ho. Atlantean helmet might get that. You're one. Oh yeah, that's what you mean by that. Okay, because you already have the last. I'm reading slow. Then I would lean towards the ranking, I guess. What does the rank 3 helmet do? Sorry for being so slow. I got caught on in-game. When triggered, cleanses 2 types of debuffs and bestows 2 stacks of cloak. So it's either rank 3 that or work towards rank 3 for another. I would go ahead and complete the rank 3 on this. I really, really would. Yeah, MCU phase 1, 2, and 3 was special. It was. They did everything right in that. And I really wish DC EU would have taken the time. They had it if they had just Batman versus Superman was a failure. If they had slowed that down, introduced Wonder Woman correctly, they still could have done Batman versus Superman. Let Zack Snyder do his cut instead of being like, oh, your daughter died, so we're going to give the movie to somebody else because we can't wait 6 months for you to be sad. Then they could have built out from there. And it would have been so much better, but you let a bunch of suits decide what to do, whatever. No, Snyderverse didn't mess it up. It was the suits behind the Snyderverse. If they had left it alone and let him do his thing, it would have been perfect.
If you've ever seen the Justice League Snyder cut, it would have been perfect. Nah, well, no, it was boring because they screwed it up. He didn't get to do the rest of it. Basically, in the Justice League movie, Batman versus Superman missed. Fair. Justice League movie, what they did was Zack Snyder did all the filming for the movie. Then his daughter, I don't want to speak too much on this because it's not my business and it's not for me to deliver it. But then his daughter committed suicide, from what I understand, and he was clearly upset and devastated. So instead of them waiting for he and his wife to like kind of process their grief and all that other stuff, they took the footage and said, here's another director, and gave the same footage to another director and said, make something out of this. And then when that dude left, they gave it to a then third director and said, make something out of this. You can film a couple more scenes. So no shade on those two directors, but that's like I've prepared everything for a meal in a restaurant for anybody who's a chef. And then I bring in a different cook and say, make the same meal, make a meal. I don't care if it's the same or not, make one that they can eat. Like you didn't give the new directors any real freedom to like film what they needed to tell the story they wanted to tell. You told them to tell somebody else's story, but shorten it up and then pump it out as fast as possible, as opposed to just wait, show some heart. That's why everything ended up being trash, because they tried to rush it because they thought like, oh, well, we have to hurry up and catch up to MCU. You were never going to catch up to MCU. You were never going to have that happen. If you just taken your time and just been like, okay, well, MCU is 5-6 years ahead of us. Okay, fine. We're DC. People are going to watch us too. We don't have to have a Batman movie for every Iron Man movie and a Superman movie for every Captain America movie. We can go at our own pace and build our own thing. And they didn't. They just decided, oh, well, we're going to hurry up. Oh, his daughter's dead. Oh, well, damn, that sucks. Let's get another director. Jackasses. Anyway, sorry. I don't need Superman and Batman fighting at all. I needed them to be best friend. Whatever it would have been. Whether they were fighting for the next 3 movies or whether they would have come together and been homies. They screwed it up because they tried to rush the story through because they were like, oh, look at how much success Disney and Marvel's having. Let's hurry up and do that. And it's like, you didn't notice that they had this much success because they've been setting this up since 2008. First Iron Man, 2008. And Jon Favreau and those dudes had it already planned out what they were going to do next. And then they built the plan carefully. The only thing that didn't go according to plan was Edward Norton being the Hulk in the first Hulk movie. And they had to replace him with Mark Ruffalo, which I'm sure Edward Norton is not happy about that. He made the bad decision. And I'm sure Terrence Howard also felt that way, where he was like, oh, I'm not finna be the sidekick to Iron Man. Yeah, you're going to try to create a new version of Math. Good luck with that in your terrible wig. But Don Cheadle was amazing anyway. He was a better choice. But yeah, so if they had just taken their time, don't rush. You were never going to catch up, but you could have carved your own lane. And guess what? Comic book nerds would have still gone if it was good. We would have still been there. You were rushing to do nothing. That's what happens when you let a bunch of suits dictate art. Asshole. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna curse on this channel. Y'all got me on one. Batman is my favorite superhero, and I said this a billion times. They released Batman versus Superman on my birthday, and I didn't want to see it. Do you know how much that hurts to have your favorite superheroes movie come out on your birthday, and you be like, I don't want to see this because it's gonna make me unhappy? I wouldn't say they were terrible, Enzo. I think they were okay. Drax didn't come into his own until the third Guardians of the Galaxy. That's when he was good. When they finally established the fact that he's not a fighter, he's a father. That actually caught me in my heart. That kicked me in my chest when there was like, he was never a destroyer, he was a dad. And I was like, oh, the feels. Oh, you gave me all the feels. He was just trying to avenge his daughter and his wife, which I can get on board with that 100%. They gave me all the feels in the third one. Even though the third one the third one was good. Anyway. No, that's my favorite superhero. I love DC, and DC consistently screws up their live action content. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
Woos.
Okay. Deep breath. It really bothers me. Okay. All right. Moving on. I'm about to get off the stream for a minute. Or not for a minute. I'm going to get off the stream because I have to do some cleaning and shopping and all that jazz.
Warner Brothers forced everything out too quick to complete. Not saying it would have been a huge. Oh no, it definitely would have been better. And actually, Spike, I disagree with that a little bit. It would have been a huge success because all you have to do is make a look at what they did with Robert Pattinson and the Batman. Took the time, made the movie it good. Folks watched it. Second one coming out whenever, and they're taking their time on whenever that's coming out. Superman took their time, didn't try to follow Marvel. It's good. They can at some point have a Superman and Batman movie with a new Wonder Woman coming in if they take their damn time. Why the mirror on Raven? Genuine question here. I'm a bit lost about who gets what. So it's not necessarily that she has to have it, but it makes the most sense for what it does. I know because Flash is my second favorite hero after Iron Man, so I now know your pain. I will say this though, the Flash movie itself, I don't think it was bad. I liked it, the Flashpoint one or whatever, right? There were a lot of things that bothered me about it. I don't think you compare that to Batman versus Superman. I don't think it was great, but I don't think it was bad. They even brought Michael Keaton back. I like that. I wish they could have gotten Ben Affleck in there. No, he was in there. There were elements that I liked. I think the main problem with that Flash whole thing, which they could have done, and I think they were trying to do, was reset the whole DCEU so that they could put the new Superman in and the new Batman in with the Flashpoint paradox. It's just that they hired an actor who is a psychopath. And so then they couldn't go that route. DCU Superman turned out. It did. I think they're no, don't Farsighted. Don't get my hopes up. Don't do that. You're talking about basically, this is going to be a terrible comparison. You're talking about a wife at home who has a husband who's been cheating on her, and then he brought her some flowers and remembered her birthday. You're making up for it, but you got a long way to go to get my trust back. We got a long way to go. This is going to take some counseling. I'm going to need to see you do this over and over and over again. I don't trust you yet. I don't trust you fully yet. It's going to take time. You had Batman. That was good. That was a step forward. We had Superman. Another step forward. We're making our progress. I don't trust you yet, though. You're going to need at least 3 more movies of not being trash for me to put my heart back out there again, okay? My heart is still behind this wall. I'm not going to let you hurt me again, okay? Raven. So, on the mirror artifact. Yeah, actually, let me just go to Raven herself. So I put the mirror here, and I feel like it's the only way I can go is because at the start of a turn, if the bearer cannot take any actions, gain a turn. Can only trigger once per battle, and then when she does her revive on a character, she's not able to take a turn. After the revival, Raven temporarily loses her strength for 1 and is unable to take action. So when this happens and she does the revive, then that mirror is going to make it so that she gets an extra turn in that same round, from what I've seen. Now, I have Flashpoint, Omnibus. This movie is bad and the costume is bad. Yeah, it was. Maybe I was trying to... I'm not going to say bad. I'm not going to say good. How about that? I'll give you that. I'm not saying it's a bad, but it was, because I haven't watched it again. But maybe it was like I was expecting it to be way, way worse, and it was okay. And I do love Michael Keaton. And it did give me back those nostalgic moments of like the old school Batman from Tim Burton. So maybe that's it. Because if you are truly like Flash is your dude, I can see where like you would have a problem with the movie. I can see that. I hear you. I knew the Superman movie. I like the new Superman movie. He's so fragile than others. I think in the new Superman movie, they just made him a little bit more vulnerable too, where it is him being angry like that at Lois in a way that people can relate being angry in relationships,
where it's just like there's no threat of like violence and all that stuff. It's just they're in an argument about something that is worth arguing about. And I think that bit of vulnerability where it's just like he's just trying to do good. People were going to die. Being right up front in the beginning really endeared you to the character of where he's like, I don't give a damn about the lines and the borders and the governments and the politics. Tanks were coming at a bunch of innocent people, so I stopped them. You tell me what you would do in that situation. Oh, wait, you can't because you're regular. You can't tell me how it feels to be in this position because you will never, ever know. And she's like, yeah, but it's ramifications. And her points, though I don't agree with, there's some validity to them, I guess you could say. But, yeah. I think that endeared people a lot to him, especially the very opening scene with Crypto. I think a lot of people got a part of that. Peacemaker, I haven't still not watched that yet, and I need to. The Flash I have fun with. It wasn't, yeah. Batman was the only good thing about the Flash movie. I can't disagree with you. I want to disagree with you, but I'm coming at it, and this is where I'm trying to give you that like freedom to feel what I felt. I'm coming at it from a guy who's not. I don't hate the Flash. I like him, but it's not like he's not my favorite. If he was my favorite, like I know his lore and who he is, and he's one of my favorite characters of all time, I can see where you're like, man, this is terrible. So decided that on the Philosopher's Stone artifact you showed us, the thing is pretty awesome. It is. I like it. I have that on Kid Flash. And for those who don't know about the Philosopher's Stone, this thing right here, at the start of a round, one gains 1 stack of vitality and 2 stacks of haste, which the 2 stacks of haste does speed you up, but you don't necessarily need that on Kid Flash. But I do like him being even faster. 243, that's what's up. Let me go and check this Raven thing out real quick, actually. Where was I using her to revive? Was it Evil Falls? Yeah, it was Evil Falls. And I kind of want to see this in action. I don't know why I have a stuffy nose now. Well, actually, what her order here is does not matter because the revive was an advanced attack. Let's see what happens. Okay. So yep. Man, experience feels like it is the wall, not titanium. Your XP is the wall? Because for me, my wall is titanium 100%. I got XP stacked right now. All right, so Kid Flash is going to... Oh, I thought he was going to fall. Wait a sec. Ooh. So waiting on Raven to revive Kid Flash, and then we will see what happens with her turn next, or how that's going to function exactly. We're still 1 up on Johnny Quick, so Raven should get a turn before he gets his chance. Oh no, he had one right behind Sinestro, sorry. Yep. So she does get her turn revived, and okay. I like that. So then she's not necessarily a detriment in that moment because you have to wait so long for her to get a turnaround. But then the benefit of this is also when she gets that turn, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I'm 90% sure. Does that not mean that her revive comes around faster now? Okay. Because we always see Superman super strong and only weakness is kryptonite, but this Superman is so exactly. He's so relatable. That's the thing. He's so relatable. In other moments, they've tried to make him relatable, but only as Clark Kent. This time, they tried to make him relatable as Superman, where it is he's strong and he's good and he's fighting for justice and all the other stuff, but he's just this unflappable symbol, where it is. As a Superman, it's like you can see that if you want to call that a flaw, you can see that flaw of like, yeah, I don't even know if I would call that a flaw. It endears you to hear somebody say like, give a damn, I wanted to help somebody. Like that's an endearing quality to have. And so it puts you on his side immediately and puts Lois Lane in the role of like, bad guy, but not bad guy, because you see her point, and anybody who's been in a relationship for longer than 6 months and has been in an argument, where it's the most unrealistic part of that whole movie was the fact that they've been together for 3 months. you're not. I didn't hate Lois for that or whatever, but I've been in those kind of arguments. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, man, oh, man. You know what's coming up next. You hear them talking over each other. It was really well written. It was really well written. I like that. I got hundreds and hundreds of those titanium things. Send some my way. We can trade. You want to trade? You take some of my HP. I take some of your titanium. I need 40,000. Yeah. By the way, I stopped buying titanium now. I think I'm at a point. Gonna wait for that to force it. It's not a bad idea to stack titanium. Maybe put it on the bottom of your priority list, but it's not a bad idea to stack it. Just speaking from where I'm at right now. I'm excited for the Gunverse. DC is looking bright. I'm saying I just can't put my heart out there yet. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm reserving judgment. But James Gunn did create the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean that section of things, and I'm the person who does not like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not a sci-fi, space, and everything else, and I really loved those movies. So, I mean, because put it this way, my hesitation is not James Gunn. My hesitation is the WB and them making stupid executive decisions on it. Like, I hope he doesn't end up with like a broken leg and has to delay filming for 2 weeks because they might bring in a new director. Those dumbasses. I'm gonna stop cursing. You could beat it if you swap Nightwing and Kid Flash. Think so? Nah. Okay. Let's see. He only does AoE attacks too, right? This quick dude attacks an enemy 5 times, so that's not AoE. Enter speed, force cleansing, all debuffs, each hit, blah blah da da. This is an attack move. Each hit deals. Oh no. And attacking 5 times. He does this 5 times again. See the reason? Okay. Because I can do this with Superboy. When Superboy attacks, if I put in Mr. Terrific, sometimes he'll block it. I'll run it again. I'm not losing anything for it. You're healing too soon, I think. Block team works well versus quick. I was using that before. I had Ocean Master in over Sinestro, I believe. Not Sinestro, Deathstroke. However, I am tempted to. Yeah, and we're still using the Sinestro team synergy. So let's take out Deathstroke. Let's put in Ocean Master. See what it do. I'm about to get off soon because it is 9:30. And I should start cleaning, and I gotta go pick up groceries and some booze. I literally just said, you said take out Sinestro. No, I need to leave in Sinestro for the team synergy. But I'll do both. Why not? Stream's gonna end pretty soon, guys. Made myself another cup of coffee and start cleaning this house. Get him! Or have Raven hire in the ultimate to lower damage. Oh yeah, I forgot that she does that. Thanks. Should do that too. Got him. Plus that helps activate who's it? Sinestro. Yeah, I need to do my hair today too. I'm just gonna do the Jamaican castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and then be done with it. I'm not gonna put anything in it. All right. Anything else I should say? Okay, so that. Let's see what happens. Let's get to 50%. No, I got to 23. Okay, all right. We're gonna let that ride. So, guys, this has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Even though I'm going to leave a little bit upset because, Y'all brought up some bad memories with Warner Brothers. Sorry for that. What was the name of that dog that used to laugh like? Sorry for that kind of laugh into the microphone directly. I'm going to pull for Raven right now, for us to end on probably a bad note. And then, I could pull this too. I do not want Dr. Phosphorus. I do not want Weasel. I do not want Dr. Phosphorus. I do not want Weasel. This is not reverse psychology. I really don't want them dudes on my team. Because then what's going to happen is people are going to, not people, one person in particular is going to be like, you have to develop him. I told you he was good. And I'm going to be like, I don't want to. Scarecrow, yay. All right, so let's do this poll real quick. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We'll do this and then go back and then do the 10. Nah, we don't care. What did I tell you? I told you the second I ranked up Starfire, I was going to pull Raven on 1. I told y'all that. I said that right before I did it. I said that right before I did it. I said right before I pulled. Oh my God. I said, those of you who have been here longer, you guys heard me. Rewind it a couple hours. Rewind it. I said the second. Oh. I said the second I rank her up. You guys were here, right? No, I'm not unhappy about it. But you guys, okay, yeah, Jordan, you're still here. Napo, you were here. Dude, I'm telling you. So I said that in the stream. Please confirm. Please co-sign. I was like, the second I rank up Starfire, I'm going to pull Raven. Because I've been going at her shards already. And I was like, I only need to pull her once to take her rank 9. The second I take Starfire up to rank 9, I'm going to pull Raven. I said that, and that's what happened. On 1 token. I didn't even pull my 10. On 1 token. Oh. Y'all can go to hell, man. Y'all gonna give me... Oh, my God. I mean, I'm not truly upset. I can take her up, like, tomorrow, I guess. Or I can waste a bunch of resources and try to take her up now. I don't even know what to say. Napo, you know I said it. Chill out. You know I said it. I will rewind this stream and show you right now. I gotta get 185 elite frags right now. See you tomorrow, Young Bolt. Are you kidding me right now? All right. Well, anyway. No, you're right. Either way, it's a good pull. I'm not truly upset. This is just, I have to wait 1 to 2 days. Either later today or tomorrow sometime I can rank her up. I'm being dramatic. I'm being hyperbolic. Okay? I'm being dramatic. I'm being hyperbolic. It's just funny that it worked that way. Because she will be more useful for me today than Starfire was. Even though Starfire, I think it's still really good and I don't regret ranking her up. I would have changed the order and done Raven then Starfire. Especially since I want to take Raven rank 10. So I'm going to, instead of, because then this will keep me from playing the game and I'll actually do the adult stuff I need to do today. Instead of using these resources to obviously get what I need from the stores to try to rank her up, I'm still going to pull these 10 because I do want to take her rank 10. And then I'll say goodbye. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. That was a funny moment. No. I'm happy. It's funny. I mean, that's why I was laughing at it, because it's just stupid. That's why I was laughing at it. It's dumb. It is dumb. So funny. I would love to get like 8 elites right now. Oh, well, there's 3 so far. rank 10, basically. Or no, I think I could take a rank 10 now-ish. Because I think I can do the epics with Runes. I quit. I told y'all need to start streaming. Streamer luck is a real thing. Streamer luck is a real thing. I wholeheartedly believe that's a real thing now. I used to think it was sour grapes. Okay, so I need 25 of these. So if I go to the epic selector, I should be able to get the other 25 I need. Just 20 of those more. And then coming over here, I can do this too. One more time and get 10.
Yeah, I can get there. So I can get her to rank 10.
You guys have quick, everyone log off. You're using everyone's luck.
Now you're just trying to piss us off. How do I try to do that, dog? How am I trying? How am I trying?
It's been fun. It's been real fun. You guys have a lovely evening, night, morning, weekend. I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.